All right, there we go. Bingo. Test, test. Here we are. Let's get our friends. Bingo. There we go. Great to see you guys here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Great to have everybody here. Excited to get the session started. Yes, here we are. All right, great. So we have a fun one planned out today, gang. You guys know what it is. It's Tuesday. That means Trey Day, baby. Trey Llewellyn is going to hop up with us in just a short hour at 12 o'clock. And he's going to come in here and rock our socks like he does every single week. Before that, I have an hour to be with you guys, and I'm really excited for that. We have our general coaching. Ask me any question about anything that you're encountering in the challenge right now. It's going to be really fun, and I want to get right into it. We should be rocking and rolling in all of our general admission. It is great to have you guys as always. Make sure to throw some comments in there. Let me know you're watching today so I can see who you are. And if you have comments or questions as we go along, feel free to put those in the YouTube chat. I'll be able to check all those out and have a really fun show as we go. So I want to get right into it. Lots of questions that we can smooth over. And I'm going to go kind of zigzag today. So we're going to start with Rick, and then we'll go to Aaron, and then we'll go to Doug, and then Julie, and then Charlie. Let's hit it, gang. Rick, you're first. How can I help today?
All right. I worked over everything that you told me about yesterday.
Cool.
And I got to tell you, I had my own epiphany. My epiphany was because I hadn't gotten into all this stuff before, that I can create funnels for any kind of topics. This is really incredible. It's really amazing. And let me show you what I did so you can kind of critique it. Tell me what you think. So if I can share my screen.
Yes, you can.
All right. And we'll go to desktop because we learned that yesterday. Or do I go
yes,
here?
Sir.
Desktop.
Beautiful. Okay,
what are you seeing? I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it yet. I think you still have to hit that little blue share button.
Share. Okay. All right.
Bingo.
So this is what we worked on yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I changed the language in here.
I want to hear all about your epiphany. One thing to point out first, on the images to the right-hand side, you can see behind them, there's that white box.
Right.
There's a really cool site called remove.bg.
Remove.bg, okay. That get rid of that?
Yep, remove.bg. I just put that link in the chat for everybody. It will get rid of that white background and make it transparent, so it has the whatever is, behind it. In this case, the gray.
Yeah, because there are places where I didn't know how to reduce the size of an image or what exactly, but we'll get to
I can show you how to do that. That's really simple. Click your image, Rick.
Okay.
Yep. Now we have an image width slider.
I saw that, but it changed the ratio of the image, no?
Correct. It does do that sometimes. So in that case, just go to your image height, and this box to the right, you can just manually type in numbers. Like, for instance, type in 300 to the right.
Okay. Oops. How come nothing's happening there?
Remove everything.
Remove everything.
Is it not letting you type in there?
Yeah. Well, do I go to pixel or percentage?
No, you can leave it right there.
Yeah, no, it's not letting me type in there.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, remove everything and type 300.
Okay.
There we go. And now you could type 350.
Okay. That looks a little better. It's a little squat. It's a little squat.
It does. From there, Rick, what you would do is you would use an image resizer tool. We actually have that tool available.
Yeah, I'd have to. Can I use the one that usually comes up with preview? When you do when you do a preview of an image, it allows you to resize it in the preview.
In the preview, what do you mean by that exactly?
When I do a preview of a JPEG, and preview pops up on my screen, it allows me to resize that.
Oh, yes, Rick, yes. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot of the page, and then you can literally ask AI, what size should this image be? And it'll give you the exact sizing, and then you can resize for that. I
Okay.
also put a tool in the chat. It's clickfunnels.com/business-tools. And that has a free resizer tool you can use as well.
Okay, cool. All right.
Sweet.
So here, let's go back to this. So I changed the bullet points right there, made them shorter, more to the point.
Yes.
I got a quick question for you. Where
Uh-huh.
did ClickFunnels get all the information? Does it do a search on me? Because I don't recall filling out a form or anything. I mean, I went to my thank you page and it's got all this stuff on it. I didn't write it.
So the AI creates this for you, and more than likely, just by you doing a little bit of filling in your information and us doing a little bit
Okay.
of searching, we can pull all that.
Okay. So how do you like the bullet points here that I put in?
Huge fan. Huge
Okay, I
fan,
mean,
Rick. This feels
okay.
simple. This feels fast. This feels attainable.
Okay. And then here's what you'll get today. I did these.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, now here's something else. See where it says caregiver calm in 5 minutes and the 7 phrases? Those
Yep.
are bold, but they don't look very bold. How do I make them either a little larger or a little darker so they stand out, unless you think they don't need to stand out?
I think they stand out pretty well, actually.
Okay. Okay.
It's very easy for me to see. It's very easy for me to read. But what we
Okay.
would do different from here is we would take this to Canva, Rick. You could upload this video in or this image in Canva, and then you could make your own words. You can resize them. You could rebold. You could make it whatever.
Okay.
I'm super happy with this, though.
Okay. All right. And then I have another question. I understand the importance of putting the important stuff above the fold. How do you know where the fold is? Just looking at your own screen?
Yes, that's a great question. Yes, by looking at like scrolling all the way to the top here in the editor, when you go all the way up,
Yeah.
typically what shows here is what would show in your fold. But an easy way to see is just preview in the top right, Rick.
Oh, okay. Where's
The
preview?
eyeball right next to your save button. Just above you still. That zoom thing might be in the way.
Oh,
If you
the
do-
eyeball.
Yeah, the
Okay.
eyeball. Nice. So here you go. Boom. That's what loads when a customer clicks. That's what they see. That's your fold.
So is that okay that here's what you get is above the fold, but you don't know what it is until you scroll down?
That is okay, especially to start. As you look at Russell's, I
Yeah.
forget. Well, I showed you a page of Russell's that looked much different than what you had. You can definitely keep here's what you'll get today. That's a nice little teaser. That's
Yeah.
invoking curiosity at this point. People
Right.
read your above the fold text. They're like, oh, wow, that sounds like it's for me. They see here's what you'll get today. It's like, ooh, what are we going to get today? They scroll down. So this is all perfectly fine right now.
Okay. And how do I get it out of preview? Back to where we were. Just hit the X up here?
Yes, this is actually its own browser tab now. So you can just
Okay.
close down the entire browser tab.
Okay. Well, I wanted to show you some more.
Cool.
What I did here, and going back to images, I put on, it's featured on, and these are different podcasts that I was on, but you can see their logos are all different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a matter of just doing what we did before and trying to increase the sizes, change the sizes of those?
It absolutely is, Rick.
Okay. The next thing is what caregivers are saying. ClickFunnels made this stuff up. I have reviews, but my reviews all relate to my actual course, not to this toolkit. What do you think? My personal integrity is very important to me. And, these are made up. I don't know that, I mean, it's not such a terrible thing, but what would you do if it was yours?
If it was me, I want reviews, because as much as I want to be moral and ethical and right and good and just, I also want to get my thing in people's hands so I can help them and serve them and do the things that I'm called to do. So what I would do, Rick, is I would say what you have your text right here that really prefaces everything.
Right.
I would say what caregivers say about Rick, or what caregivers say about working with Rick.
Oh, okay. Because
now I'm clearly not saying, of course it's a little tricky and sneaky, but I'm clearly not saying what people say about this ebook or about this thing. I'm saying what people say about working with Rick.
Okay, in the reviews that I have, they all reference my caregiver mastery course.
Mm.
So how do like I wish I had this course, 10 years ago or whatever it may be. You know what, I can figure it out. I guess I could put in some ... too.
Yes, you can always
Yeah.
take some of a review and end it with ... You can
Okay.
always just not even end it with ...
Yeah.
Also, if you have reviews that don't mention the course, those are easy low hanging
Right.
fruit to put
Of
here.
course. Of course. But they
Yep.
all do. And then
Okay.
meet the author. I said that picture is probably about 12 years old, but it's the only headshot I have. But I am told that I look much younger than I am. But so I put the meet the author. So I mean, you can see what I put in there.
Yeah.
And then ready to eliminate your stress, anger, and guilt. Click to sign up.
This is perfect, Rick. This is
Oh,
perfect.
thank you. Thank
The
you.
big question I have is that button at the bottom. When they click on that, what's going to happen? So click that button for me. Okay, so that button is
not going anywhere.
Let's learn. I bet that button is set to submit. I expect that button to scroll me back up to the top because that's where you have your form up top. So if they go to the bottom and click that button, it should scroll them back up to right there. I didn't see that happening though. So I imagine that button is probably set to.
It did.
It did. Nice. There we go.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, it did.
Great. Love to see that then. This is all going to work beautifully.
And then click send my free toolkit, takes me to the thank you page. Or I guess I got to put in an email address.
Correct. Yes, you have to opt in.
How do we get back so we can take a look at the thank you page?
So that just close down this whole browser tab. Your preview is its own tab in the browser.
Okay, so where do I go to close it down?
That Zoom thing's probably in the way, but it's right there, the X on your browser tab. You can click and hold that Zoom bar and move it anywhere you want, Rick.
Okay. There
you go. That's your ClickFunnels tab. Nice.
Okay. That's not what I want. So, oh, come on, man.
You're good. We're going to your thank you page now, I believe.
I know. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Yep.
Oh, you have unsaved. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so here's the thank you page.
Nice.
And I didn't write.
Books are different, are they not? I don't think your other books were black, were they?
Yeah. Yeah, black with gold.
Go to your opt-in page. That felt so different.
Really?
Yes. Oh, okay. They are black and gold. Just me. Cool. Thank you, page.
All right. So again, I didn't write any of this stuff. And based on what you were telling me yesterday, with the exception of a couple words here and there, do I basically leave it the same, assuming Funnel Scripts is going to do a better job than I'm going to do? I mean, ClickFunnels?
Well, you can leave it the same and you can start with it, or you can use it as a template and just change it for what you need, right? If you have other things you want to say in different ways, then just change the text. But fundamentally, this page will have what it needs. A thank you page confirms and affirms what the customer did and gives them the next steps that they need to take in the journey. That's the whole purpose of this page. And we're going to build it out in that exact way. If the words aren't right, just tweak them. If you don't like it, you can scrap it and make all for yourself.
Well, okay. So that begs another question.
Okay.
I'm not a copywriter. So if I scrap or change things, maybe I'm making the wrong moves. How do I know?
Split test.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. When you make a split test, Rick, I'll just draw it on your screen so you can see. It makes 2 tracks. And in that track, you have your different pages on each track. So that's how you literally run this, is you make your split test, and then you can test the different words on the thank you pages, on the opt-in pages. You can have version A on the left, version B on the right. And now you can split test all of this, and you can see if what I'm doing is good or if it's bad. That's literally how we find out. I can rub a crystal ball all day for you, but until we put it in front of our customers and let our customers vote with their wallets and actions, we really have no idea.
Okay. Then let me ask you one last question, and I don't
Of
want to
course.
take so much time away from other people. Um, I also have subscribed, if that's the correct term, to funnel scripts.
Oh,
Is there
nice.
where I can use that in here to help me, and how would I do that?
100%. 100% you can. Um, Funnel Scripts is a fantastic copywriting software.
Mhm.
With the age of AI, it has lost a little bit of popularity, but it
Okay.
certainly has not lost its capabilities. It's
Hmm.
fantastic. It's going to do great for writing like your scripts, writing your video scripts,
Right.
writing your VSLs, writing your copy on the page, your about me, the features and benefits, right? Like what you have right here. That's a feature and benefit right there. And
Right.
Funnel Scripts has all sorts of copy preloaded inside of it, so you can just plug and play and fill it in. I would use Funnel Scripts to create your copy, and then you can use AI to test against itself and say, is this copy optimized? So Funnel
Okay.
Scripts is still great. I still use it all the time.
So, okay, for example, just so I know functionally how it works, caregiver stress management guide. If I wanted to get a scripts opinion or whatever you want to call it of that,
Mhm.
how would I do it? Just copy and paste it somewhere in funnel scripts? I haven't used funnel scripts.
Okay, great question. I understand, Rick. So Funnel Scripts has a bunch of different pre-made scripts. So
Hmm.
you would go to the features and benefit script, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. It's a
Okay.
features and benefits script. And then it's gonna have little boxes you fill in that it's asking you questions and you're going to answer those questions.
Okay.
So it'll say, what is this feature? And you'll say, here's the feature. What is the benefit? And it walks you through it like, what are the problems people are having? And then what are the solutions you provide? You just fill all that in and it creates the copy
Okay.
for you. You'll copy from funnel scripts and you'll just paste it here in your funnel. And then
Okay.
you can also take funnel scripts will give you different versions and variations of the copy. So you
Hmm.
can take all the variations, put them in AI, and say which of these is optimized for conversions.
Okay. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Until tomorrow. All
Cool. You got it, Rick. Ooh, the
right.
link for funnel scripts, gang, if you guys have it, members.funnelscripts.com. That is the link. If you guys have access, that will always take you right in there. Rick, before I let you go, man, you
Yes.
said epiphany. I got to hear just a little bit more about that.
Well, the epiphany that came to me was that as I got into we just went over, I realized that I can come up with as many different things as I can come up with as topics, not caregiving or whatever. I can create a funnel for it. I can create 1,000 funnels. I just need to figure out how to reach the people that that would appeal to. That's really the trick. But once
Hmm.
you can figure that out, man, you're just flying. You're just gold.
Couldn't agree more, Rick. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
Amazing, right?
it really is.
It really is. Like now we can get dangerous. This is Trey talks a lot and Russell as well about, oh, we just see opportunity everywhere. This
Yeah.
is how the game, oh, I see a problem and I have a solution for that problem. Let me
Mhm.
go sell the solution. Now, do I know enough about ads and targeting that I can get my thing, my
Yeah.
solution in front of those people? You just laid out the entrepreneur's playbook.
Yeah.
All the sharks on Shark Tank? Alex Hermosi, Russell Brunson, like all these big names, these serious entrepreneurs, they're just good at acquisition, acquiring customers, running
Mhm.
ads, creating offers, and then
Yeah.
running business systems and processes on the back end to make everything flow smoothly
Right.
and keep their margins up. That's it. Get good at
Yeah.
those things, and that's it.
And you said Dante I is really good for trafficking not trafficking, you know what I mean?
No, he's not a trafficker. He's not Wayfair. Let's be clear.
Yeah, really, really. Can I ask you a question? I mean, you have funnels, I assume.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you information? Or are you what kind of stuff do you offer?
Great question. I'm in the most blessed position I could ever be in for the past 2 or 3 years. Actually, it was the past for the past 3.5 years, when we got pregnant with my first son, and I made a decision to do things at ClickFunnels, I actually turned my funnels off. I don't have any public funnels facing right now, and it was just because I valued my time, and that's what I wanted to do with it. I'm chilling, I'm fine, so I made that choice. However, in the past, I did a lot of expert. I did a lot of expert. Expert was always my front end. I was never a pure, true e-com guy. I ran expert on the front end because that's what I'm good at, right? Like Trey likes to talk about the fast path to cash. I can talk and I know things. So why would I go learn a new thing? I do the thing that I'm good at. I did expert, I created communities, and then once I used my expert to create the communities, I then used ecom and I would sell products to them on the back end. But I was much heavier into expert than I was ecom.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you so much, Dante. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure, man. Great epiphanies. Right. Super glad you had those. Okay, let's hop over to Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. How can I help today?
Hey, Dante, and way to go, Rick. That's so awesome. Like your business is great. So, okay, I had another masterclass. I've been doing the weekly live masterclasses, trying to figure out. I did not have anyone convert. So I had 65 people come, or sorry, 72 people sign up.
Okay.
Four people came. And then, yeah, no one bought. So, one of the things I worked on last week was my automation for the reminders and like the text and email reminders, along with follow-up emails. And I was just wondering if you could help me make sure that that's working.
Sure.
Like, I just want to make sure that what I put out there to try to get more people showing up is actually like sending it to them.
Yes, let's definitely test that. Are you doing another one this week live as well?
Yeah, on Thursday.
Can you put the registration link in the chat? I want to register for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go through it like a customer throughout this week, and I can help you with it live.
Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. There's the link.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let me share my screen. I'm so grateful for your help.
I am grateful you're here.
All right, here's my, okay. So what do you want to see? Where do we go? How do I figure this out?
Okay, cool. First thing I want to do, let's just make sure that I got logged in. So go to your customers tab and then contacts.
Okay. Let's see. Did you just register? Is that what you are saying?
I did. There I am.
There you are. Cool.
There I am. All right, great. And I don't see any tags on my profile, but that's probably just the system updating. Let's reload the browser really quick. Okay, cool. I'm not super concerned about that. Let's go to the funnel I just opted into.
Okay. So it's this masterclass funnel. And so I have it two ways people are registering. I have it through my Facebook ad with the recipes, and then on the thank you page, they register. And then I have this free masterclass one, the masterclass funnel as well. So maybe it would help also to just anyway. But I think most people are registering through the recipes. So I probably should have sent you that one. But
recipes, does that send them to this funnel step?
Yeah, like the so they get the recipes, and then on the thank you page, it's where they I try to get them to the master class. But
let's go check that out. Can you click into that funnel? Yeah, let me go see what's happening.
Yeah, so it's just like
definitely getting more page views on recipes.
Yeah, yeah. I get a lot of traffic here, and it's just converting to sales I struggle with. So like, what do you want to do?
So let's go to your thank you page, please. I see you have an automation set up to the right. Click that green envelope. Let me see. That's okay. No, we're fine. We can stay right in here. We'll go look at that next.
Yeah, sorry.
A-okay. Okay, cool, cool. Man, such a good hero image. There's a lot of text,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm not super against that. I'm not against it at all. Great job with this, Aaron. Great job. Let's keep looking. Okay, claim your free seat opens the pop-up. Claim your free seat. Click here to sign up for a free consultation. So we're doing claim your free seat, correct?
Yeah, I might get rid of this free consultation thing. Because should I get rid of that?
It depends. Are you getting a lot of consultations from that?
No.
Go ahead and remove it. It'll be a
Let's
one track,
take
one
off.
decision mindset.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. So claim your free seat now opens a pop-up. Let me check out your pop-up, please. Yes. Great. There's my form. Great, great, great. It's just like the other one. Fantastic. Okay, awesome. Let's close this down.
All right.
And then you probably want to save your change because you removed
Oh,
that button, but that's okay.
I'll go back and do it later.
Let me check out your automation on the thank you page. Green envelope to the right of it. Yes.
Yeah.
So there we go. If they come in here, they get tagged, send an email, send a text right away.
yeah.
Okay.
So like the thing we did last week was you and I added the other workflow I created for the reminders and follow-up.
Yes.
That's what I'm wanting to make sure is firing.
Yes. We'll definitely check that out. You can update, close. Let me check out your workflow triggers, please. At the very top, I see 2 triggers on the page. So if they opt into the free meal ideas, or if they opt into the funnel masterclass, I believe the funnel you sent me was masterclass funnel, correct?
Correct.
Great. And I opted into that page, free masterclass. So this, you did fantastic so far, Aaron. Everything looks great. Let's go check out my contact profile. So you take your time. You're fine.
Sorry, my battery is gonna die. That would be the worst.
That would be the worst, and it happens all the time. You're fine. Okay, this looks fantastic. So you have 2 triggers, whether they opt in on this funnel or this funnel, they still get added into this workflow. Perfect. Let's exit top left. We'll exit again top left. All right, let's go to your customers tab and then contacts.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'll be towards the top, and there's my tags. Go ahead and click on that, please. And there it is. Nice. Fantastic. So all the tags are working properly.
Okay.
Oh, give me 2 seconds. Let me grab my phone. Okay, got your text right away, but I got 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder if they're different. Oh yeah. Oh, why would you get 2?
They look to be the same. They Okay, they look to be the exact same.
Okay.
We can go check that out in just a moment. Let me see if I can figure it out here. Go to my contact profile, click the name of it, please. Yes. And go to your marketing tab. This is going to be it, Aaron. We have 2 of the same workflows running at once. So I just opted in and I had 3 workflow runs.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see that and that look exactly the same. So we just have a double up in workflows somewhere.
Okay.
Can you does it let you click that right there?
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay, so workflow is free masterclass registrations. The current step that I'm on in there is waiting for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's like because like for my nurture sequence, I was testing it that way.
Yes, great. So let's close this down now. I don't know what that. Oh, I think that just ended my workflow.
Oh,
Yes, it did. Run was ended. That's okay. I can show you how to fix that.
oh
Go
gosh.
back to marketing.
Okay. I gotta pay more attention.
So you can now see that one was just canceled.
Oh,
Yes. Scroll down on this. If I don't even think it lets you.
yeah, it's not letting me scroll.
Okay, yeah, close that down. And you could always hit right there, add to workflow, top right, and then you could rerun that workflow. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I can't
I
remember.
see, and I forgot the name of it. So close this down. That's okay. We can go click on our canceled one.
Free masterclass registrations.
Well, click on it for me. And this will show me the exact workflow. Yes, free masterclass registrations, guaranteed. Now
Okay.
we can go back to add. We can rerun. Look at you. You're so good. Perform. I should actually be able to see a good bit on my text. Okay, so now go back to your marketing tab, please. Great. So we can still see our canceled, but we have our active. Click the one just below that.
This one?
Just below that. Yes. And that's still workflow free masterclass registrations. Okay, so they're just doubling up. They're going to the same workflow twice. That must be from triggers. Let's close this down, top right. Okay. Well, let's go check that out. So let's go back to your funnel, please. And then you can click any of them, take me into that workflow. Yeah, let's go there. Okay, so we have that. Free masterclass registration. Go up to your trigger, please. So if they opt in on this funnel or this funnel, on either page, that looks wonderful. Close it down, please. Now I only got one text. So that's amazing. Okay, and we have an email and a text. Scroll down again. And a delay for 2 weeks where I'm at. Okay. Okay, great. Where's that second guy coming from?
I know, yeah, that's weird. And when I did it, I didn't get a text.
You didn't get a text.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. I wonder if that's just because you didn't use a unique email. Did you use that plus trick?
Oh no, what's that?
Oh, I'll show you. Go to your masterclass step on the left-hand side. Just click on it. Yeah. And then preview the page. Yep. All right, click your button, put in your information. Don't click submit yet. Just put in the normal information you would. Okay. In your email before the @ sign. Go to your email first, and before the @ sign, I want you to put plus. Let's put +1.
Ah,
That's okay. That's okay. Just hit back,
I pressed
or
it.
you can re-preview. Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, before the @ sign, put +1.
Oh.
Beautiful. Click to sign up. So this plus, basically, it's called unique email testing, but everything in ClickFunnels is run on your email. So when you come in using the same email over and over and over, The system is recognizing you as the same person coming back and back and back, and that can really change how you test. It all depends on everybody's settings. Basically, when you're testing, you want to use unique email tags like this. This will generate an entirely new email in your account, an entirely brand new contact profile. This is a great way for you to test exactly as a new customer. Once you use, so the plus, Aaron, generates, it tells the system like, hey, this is going to be something new. And whatever you put after the plus, that's the new ID. Once you use, and you can use letters and numbers too. So like right now we're just using +1, but you could also make it plus test1, plus test2, so on and so forth. Once you use a certain set of letters and numbers, you cannot use them again because that email, that contact is already created. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe I'll put it there too, just so when it says my name, I know it comes from this one.
You definitely can. That's super smart. Also,
So is
Aaron,
that gonna send to the right email though?
it will. You read my mind.
Whoa, that's
When you
so
use the
cool.
+1,
Okay.
it does not change your root email. aaron.whatever@gmail.com. None of that changes. All the emails still go to that inbox, so you don't have to have like 15 different testing emails.
Nice.
Last thing I'll share on this. When I'm doing initial quick testing, I'll just use +1, +2, +3, so on and so forth, and I can go delete those contacts when I'm done. But when I'm on my final test, I typically use a date or the current time. So like you might do +11 ... 40, or you might do plus today's date, which is what, the 19th, right? So 10, 19, 25. I like to use my +1, +2, +3 for my early simple tests. But when I'm on my final test, I'll use a date and time just because I know I didn't use that. I know it's going to be a unique contact. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Bingo. Let's go ahead and opt in like so. Nice. Nice. Let's go back to your ClickFunnels account, please. Just to show you what happened, let's exit top left. Contacts. And there's your new Aaron Hart +1.
Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, perfect.
Because we made that new contact, now the texts are going to come through. Now the emails are also going to come through. And we'll be rocking and rolling.
Okay. Sounds good. I didn't get the text yet, but I'll wait for a sec.
Cool.
Okay.
It'll probably come through
Oh yeah,
very shortly. Aaron, at the end of the day here, I'm going to put you back to support just to look at those workflows. They can definitely find the double up. I'm having a hard time finding it just right here, right now. But I think you have other questions I want to get to. But support can easily find that. And do you feel pretty confident that you could show them like, oh, here's what happened?
Yeah, I think so. And like if I go to the like a contact that came to the master class, like if I go to my um tag and contact and like go to one of these guys, let's
Oh,
see.
let me show you something so much easier, Aaron. Exit top left. Let's go back to your account. Really smart to go do that of you, but back to your customers and then contacts. And now you can, well, first off, click any of the contacts down below. Click the 3 tags, like on Teresa. She's probably the kind of contact you're looking for. Yes. And now, are you looking for one of those tags?
No, let's see. Just looking for the masterclass ones. Like, oh, here's one. So here's this lady.
So click that. Whichever tag. Yes, click that.
Oh, the tag. Okay.
Yep. Now you'll see we just made a filter for you at the top. So you don't have to go to your workspace settings and look at tags. You can just come to your contacts, either click a contact with the existing tag or filter right here in your contacts for that contact tag. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, great. And so
Cool.
just if I want to check to make sure, like maybe one of these, like this lady came to the master class here.
Nice.
So can I just like check here to make sure she got all of the emails somewhere or
Yes,
like,
you can. Go to your marketing. And then at the top, you'll see the workflow runs on what she is currently active in, also what has been completed.
Yeah, she's like doubled up too.
Yes, this would be a great example to share with tech support, Aaron. You can take them right to the contact, right to the marketing, and say, how is this double up happening? They'll easily find that.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah, I think that was my main question. I just wanted to know, like, if they didn't come because of the workflow, or if the workflow is working, like, why did they not come? So I don't know. I'm gonna try to call everybody like before. I find that
Yes.
really helps. But yeah,
But that's not scalable,
I know.
right?
It's just like in the meantime, like, how do I get people? So yeah,
What
like I
I
want to
would
figure out how to do it that's scalable. You're right.
Yes, what I would rather see you do. I love your tenacity. You're fantastic. But what I would rather see you do in this case is call the people who didn't show up.
Okay.
I would much rather find why did you not show up, because as I'm hearing everything you're talking about, you can get people to a page, right? You can use the free recipes, and that's great bait to get people to say yes for free. Then once they say yes, you offer them a masterclass presentation for free. That's amazing, and it's all about food. So you're doing great getting people to your food funnel to register for the masterclass. You had 74 registrants, 4 showed up. That's where the problem is. It's our show up rates. So instead of you calling people before the masterclass so that they show up, I would rather you call the people from last week who didn't show up. That's 70 calls that we can make. And if we get a 10% pickup rate, as we would expect with these, that's 7 people I get to talk to and hear, hey, I'm just curious, why didn't you show up? We had an amazing masterclass, and I was looking through and I noticed that you didn't show up. I'm just wondering, why was that? Sometimes people have things come up in life, and I understand that. But also, I feel like there's something I did you a disservice in. So I'd love to know, why didn't you show up? And you just go in there. You're not trying to sell him anything, right? And you tell him that. Just, I feel like I've done you a disservice because I noticed you didn't show up to the webinar, and I'm really passionate about sharing this with everybody that I can. So I just a couple minutes, if you don't mind. Why didn't you show?
Okay.
Man,
Yeah, I can do that.
once we hear from those 7, that's pretty much all we're probably going to need to know. You might
Okay.
hear overwhelmingly, well, it was really confusing. I didn't understand how to get in, and then I got all these text messages and emails, and I didn't really understand, and then I just stopped paying attention. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And then we can go understand that. What we're going to find out from these initial 7 is going to be huge. And for the ones who don't pick up, you leave a message and you'll get another 10% to call you back on that as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Doug. Yeah, put the blame on myself and not the customer. Of course, it's never their fault for not showing up. It's my fault for not getting them in there, in whatever reason that was. Because once we nail this, Aaron, then we get to move on to the next part. Now it's like, okay, great. I had 74 people register. I had 30% show up, whatever that might be. Like, oh, great. I hit my mark. And then of those people that showed up, what did I close at? Oh, I closed a little bit lower. Okay, great. Well, let's go work on the presentation then.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
So first focus is getting them there. So
100%.
okay, I'm gonna call all of them and we'll figure it out. And then so yeah, that's so helpful. Thank you so much. It takes, you gotta be unstoppable with this goal because there's so many roadblocks that it's so easy to just think it's not working and just quit and give up. But like everything's figure outable. So we'll figure it
Say that
out.
again, Aaron. Say that again.
Oh, it's Maria Forleo that always says everything is figure outable. And
That's
that like
right.
helps me so much because I've been doing this for like 4 years and um and this new masterclass thing is new. And so that's one thing I've learned is like you can figure it out. There's always an answer out there. You just got to keep trying and like failure is such a important part of the process. It's like that's how we learn and grow. So like not to be afraid of failure. So I've been failing really good lately, and I'm celebrating that.
I just couldn't agree more, Aaron. I couldn't agree more. Russell really hit me in the soul when I learned this like 8 years ago. He said, I'm a funnel hacker, so I fail forward. And it makes failure less scary to me. I was like, oh my gosh, wow, that's crazy. I just never thought about it that way. Wait, if I took an entire year and I struggled and failed, then I would have learned all the things that I struggle and fail with, and I'd never hit those again. And then what would my next year look like for me? Like, oh my gosh, that was powerful. I just love your mindset. You're right. You're right. You're perfect. You're awesome.
Oh yeah. So don't give up, you guys. We got this. We can figure it out.
There
Thank
it
you,
is.
Dante. That's the best. Thank you. I really appreciate your help today.
Yes, you're more than welcome. I got your texts, I got emails and everything. Get with tech support today. They'll find that double up. Feel free to hop back in tomorrow and we can kind of look through Flow and see if we can find any glaring things we should change.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay,
Sounds
sounds good.
amazing, Aaron.
Thank you.
You got it. All
Bye.
right. Doug is antsy. Let's see. How can I help you, Doug?
Can you hear me today here?
I gotcha.
I'll be darned. I was on a Zoom last night and it worked, and I didn't have to connect with my cell phone and for the audio. And who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? So let's just take this as a win.
Love it.
Okay, I have a couple burning questions. I don't know if we'll get time to do strategy, but maybe we can get to that next week regarding my school group. So do you see my screen here?
I do.
Okay, so so this is my first question on email settings and a reply to, and then I have a question on my tags not working for my opt-in for my prize giveaway for some reason. I just ran it through while Erin was having her question. So I went in here to email addresses yesterday and I added an email address, and it's the bottom one here, and it's support@pbchicks.com. Okay, because when I've been sending out emails and things, I didn't have I didn't have the right one for the right .com, but I had one that was working. So it's going to, and I know I have to do an official .com. I have just Gmail addresses now. Okay. So I know I need to switch that over. But I was using one that just worked. So now I'm going to go back in the general settings here. Let's see if I can, I don't know. The reply to address. So right now it's at this Modern Age District. So it's if I choose the right one here that I just made, the support, okay. Now, and I save that for an email setting. How does this work? Because I tried to send myself from a Gmail address to support the one I just created, support@pbchicks.com, and it never arrived. It didn't show up. So I'm a little confused on what's going here in this process and how we tie that in, I guess, to our funnels, I guess.
Well,
was the question.
How fast did you test after you made the inbox, Doug?
I don't remember. It wasn't like, Flash Gordon fast, but it was somewhere,
probably
in the
within
neighborhood.
the hour.
Yeah.
I would just test again, give it a couple hours to like create the inbox, and there's stuff that's set up. When you first make the email, that's really like dependent on what's happening in the entirety of the internet. So I'm not super shocked that it didn't go to support. It will go through, it'll update later on. Yeah. So where did you buy the domain? Like, cause when you responded to,
yeah, it's GoDaddy.
Okay, cool. So where do you looked in the GoDaddy inbox, correct?
I did not. I didn't know where to look.
That's where you need. Yeah, that's your kicker too, Doug. Still give it a couple hours after you create the email. But then to access the emails that go to that new support at Pickle Chicks, you have to go to GoDaddy and you have to go to the email and then open the inbox. And GoDaddy has that email inbox inside of GoDaddy. You just access the emails from there.
See, that was my question. I'm like, I didn't know where it went, you see, and I didn't know if I had to set something up, specifically in GoDaddy since I have my, domain there. But so apparently it goes back to
you set up, it's called forwarding and masking. So
Right.
in your GoDaddy inbox, you set up a forwarding rule. Anytime somebody emails support@picklechicks.com, that
Okay.
email gets forwarded and you forward it to like your Gmail. You can forward to your personal Gmail. So anytime somebody emails support@picklechicks, it forwards to your personal email. You no longer
That's
have to
right.
go to GoDaddy and log into their provider anymore. From
That's
there,
right.
we set up something called masking. So you can set up masking on your personal Gmail so that when you respond from your personal Gmail, it is masked and looks like you're responding from your support@picklechicks. Setting up
Okay. So in
forwarding
some,
and masking rules allows
okay.
you to have third-party email inboxes outside and that you just log into one Gmail and you can respond to everything.
Okay, so perfect. So then in summary, I would forward it from my domain, from the inbox to domain in GoDaddy, and
Yep.
then it would land in my Gmail account for now. And then I'd set up a masking rule so that when I replied, it would reply from the Gmail addresses that I want to use, not the would it say support at GoDaddy if I didn't do a masking?
Nope.
How would it go back to the customer?
Oh, if you didn't do a masking, then it would come from whatever Gmail you forwarded to. Maybe like Zen for Life or whatever your thing is.
Yeah. So I want it to be more official. So I wanted the pbchicks.com. So you're saying from the Gmail, I want to do the masking so that when I reply, it looks like it's coming from the .com and not the Gmail. Is that what we're saying?
Perfect, Doug. That's exactly right.
Okay, okay. That's that. And let's go into my contacts. I just thank you for that. So if I
Yeah.
go into my customers here and contacts, I just ran myself through the through my opt-in for my giveaway. At the
Mm-hmm.
top here, I did the trick you just told Aaron. I just did plus 098. So it came in here. Oh, that's strange. The tag popped here. Giveaway
Yep.
number 2 pre-register. It wasn't here a few minutes ago. I thought there was a problem with my tag.
No.
I wondered why it was blank here a few minutes ago. There was no tag here when I first opted in, and now it magically appeared here.
That was just a little bit of timing. It feels like from what I've seen today, it feels like Cloudflare is running a little bit slow. Cloudflare runs like the entire internet. So our tags have been going down a minute or two late. So you just tested really
Okay.
fast and it didn't apply yet, but you're good to go.
Okay, because here after I sent my email, I added the tag here, so I was thinking that should be right.
Yep, that's perfect.
And I could add the tag above, but above the email as well. I could tag him before I send the email. It's like 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
It's 100%, Doug. It doesn't matter the order that you do them in, as long as it's before the delay or the pause step in this case. Yeah, whether it's tag
Okay.
first and email or email first, then tag, doesn't matter. Both actions happen instantaneously.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. My next question is on email templates. Trying to understand the difference between when I go to do another broadcast, and that would be uh, whether using a previous email as a template or using a previous email or an email template. They're kind of like, I'm trying to understand how they're different. I think an email template is just like a framework, and you can use that framework, or you can take when you go to send a broadcast, you can take a prior email that you sent and use that as a template. It might have more
Mm-hmm.
body or substance, if
Mm-hmm.
you save it as the full email, and then you
Mm-hmm.
can add or subtract to that. So I'm just trying to dial that in. And when I'm creating a new email, like last night, unless I made something up, there's in the editor, I believe, is where you go to find, to save the template, but then it never showed up in my email templates. So I just need to kind of dial how
Oh,
those two
I
can
can
work
help you
for
with
us.
this, Doug. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The best thing for you to do is to just create an email template. Then you can use it in workflows and broadcasts. It's the right way to do it. So let's go to your workspace settings, bottom left.
Yep. Okay.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, yes, email templates is right there. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so is
So-
this one of the templates that you wanted?
These are older templates because I sent a lot more emails than I've sent
Mhm.
than I've saved as templates or something, templates. See, I've been just picking out of, all of these here or
Mhm.
whatever. No.
Okay, Doug, what you really want to do is you want to use top right and you want to create a template, man. So I could care less about the body of the email. You're going to change that for each email, right? In your template, just put a paragraph block, because then you're going to add your text to the paragraph block, and it's super simple. Make your template, make your header, make your footers, make it have the design that you want, and you can just use this over and over and over again.
So help me out here. So this is how am I creating this? And what I have to the right here, it says create template. Do I just have to name it and then give it a subject? I can just do anything here. I can always erase
Yes,
it
you
and then create
can.
template.
Yep.
And then this takes me into the editor here for the template.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Can I not take, instead of rebuilding the whole thing, which I can do here, I suppose, can't I just take, can I not just take a previous email and then strip it down and then save that as the email template as a framework template, or is that confusing?
No, I think we can. Let me see if I can get in there. I go to settings.
I think it's about time for
Okay.
trade day.
Yes, it almost is, and he's popping in right now.
Okay. Well, can we pick this out? Are you gonna be in after after he's off, after Trey's off? Are you
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have time?
absolutely I am. We can pick this up right when we're done with that. No problems.
That would be great. Okay, sounds good. We'll do that, and I'll look into it a little bit more if I have time between when Trey's talking.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that sounds great.
I'm just trying to dial that in. Thanks, man.
Cool. You got it, Doug. Absolutely. All right. Bingo, baby. 12 o'clock. My favorite day of the week is Tuesday, and it's Trey Day. I'm excited, man. Trey is with us. How we doing today, Trey?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you, bro? You doing good?
Awesome. How about yourself?
I'm in the middle of a move right now, so it's been pretty intensive. Pods are flying around, college hunks are, zooming around with their t-shirts off, keeping my wife occupied, and we're doing good.
That's the ticket, baby.
That's the
Glad to
ticket.
hear that, man. Congratulations.
That's what we have here in St. Louis. College Hunks is a moving company. I don't know if that's nationwide. I don't know, but they're definitely here in Missouri.
No, we definitely have a hunk something here in Georgia.
Hunk something, yeah. Big hunks. Hunks coming.
Big
They do work
hunks.
though, they're awesome. Dude, I think I was thinking about what to talk about today. And the main thing that's on my chest to talk about, maybe for the first 15 minutes, let's see how it goes, is the Hermosi launch.
Yeah, I would love to. Okay, I love that. You're so good at this game, Trey. Holy cow. Gang, if you guys have an ecom specific question you would like to ask Trey, please put a 1 in the chat right now. I know we have a lot of hands up. You do not need to take your hands down. Feel free to leave your hands up. But if you have an ecom specific question, please feel free to put 1 in the chat. Let's talk about this to start, Trey. I didn't even get to watch, which is like such a failure on me. What marketer did not watch the Hermosi launch? I got to see a little bit of it, but man, I'd love to hear what you think about it.
Let me pull up a few things. So honestly, I did not watch the majority of it because I was moving. I was moving, so I didn't get to catch most of it. Let me see. Where did he post that? Maybe it was on Facebook. Alex Becker said I'm trying to find his post here, because the way he said it was really well done, and he was actually on the show as well, so that's pretty cool. Here it is. I think this was well said by Alex Becker, that is, not Alex Hermosi, but Basically, to sum it up in short, for those that you missed it, Alex did a really good proof webinar. Okay. He did a webinar, an hour webinar as a pitch to get school for free for 90 days. And then he did a second pitch, which was really nice. So he shifted into a second close, which was a $6,000 offer. And he sold a physical product, which was his book. And he bought 200 of them for $6,000. So pretty cool. And from, I don't know what the numbers really are, but from what it showed, I think he sold over 3.2 million copies over the last 48 hours or so. And if you back that out, it's coming upon over $100 million in sales in 48 hours. When he started the launch, they had a 20-minute kind of get you ready, get you excited, Tony Robbins pump you up video, which was really cool. And I was expecting light show. I don't know what I was really expecting. I was expecting to be entertained, to be like wowed, if you will, from a marketing standpoint of like, dude, the amount of, showmanship and lights and camera and theatrics is going to be off the charts. That's kind of what I was expecting. And then checkmate happened on his side, where it was literally a perfect webinar.
Literally, that's the 10 minutes that I saw. I was like, oh my gosh, there's the three secrets. There's the vehicle. It was to a T.
To a T. Perfect webinar. Perfect close. He even did you. Hey, if all this did was. Yep. And if you go watch on YouTube, Russell Brunson's How to Build a Perfect Webinar. And at minute 45 or 46, I've been watching him recently. He says the exact same thing. Then you're going to move into this. Then you're going to go into this. And it was the playbook. It was the same exact playbook. No theatrics, no different camera angles. It was the same camera angle the entire time. No mic tricks, no sounds, music. I mean, it was plain Jane, black and white, a perfect webinar. And it was fantastic. Well done. All it was a lot more viewers is what it came down to. So he had, I think, around 100,000 people watching. He closed at a 10% close rate, which was like whatever 10,000. Is that right? I'll have to go back and look at the numbers, but I think it was like a 10% close, which is on par. Like that's what I even think that Russell talks about. And it was a physical product. You go into the order form, you type in your information. There was an upsell. Imagine that. Or I believe a $25,000 offer, which 350 people looks like took and got into a mastermind.
How do you know the numbers? Has he posted?
No, but someone else did on the school community. So basically I think it's called ACQ Mastermind, and they're watching the enroll tally, and it was like 350 people.
Oh, cool.
That enrolled. And then all I did was took $6,000 or 200, I don't know, 3.2 million copies divided by 200 books, multiplied by 6,000 to get the revenue.
Right.
Number. But what you need to leave with, it was just a well choreographed email, SMS follow-up to a perfect webinar. It's the same things that we're teaching you guys. No new tricks, no new, it's a different name. It's a different hook, but it's great. Like, and then that's where this Alex Becker, who was on the show, by the way, who I call it the show, but who's on the webinar, he said it great. He said, Internet market, Facebook is buzzing about Hormozi's $100 million in a day launch. Rightfully so. It's probably one of the biggest moments in internet marketing history. He's officially the Michael Jordan of the space. As someone who was there to see it, I'd like to point out a few big keys, mainly this one thing. Everything you saw Alex and his team do was fundamental bread and butter, internet marketing tactics that almost every internet marketer knows. Done at their highest level, but again, these were the basics. So then how's he doing 1,000x what you're trying to do? Think about it. An excellent but also standard webinar format, which we just covered. An excellent but also bread and butter closed format. An excellent offer, but again, fairly traditional. If you're a marketer like me, you've likely mastered and understood each of these things early in your career. So how did it go so big? He goes again, and what we talk about here on the calls is brand, true scarcity with a countdown timer. And that's it, folks. That's it.
One thing I want to point out
Yeah, what you got?
is B. Oops. B.
Oh, sorry. Oh, B.
A right hook 3 years in the making. 3 years. He didn't launch this out. He didn't make the offer. He didn't work on the webinar and craft the offer and then start promoting the thing. He's been talking about this for the last 8 months, preparing for the last 2 years. So he made a huge runway for this launch that most people don't do. I'd love to hear what you think about this, Trey. I see a lot of people every single day. They make a product, and then when they have the product and the funnel, then they launch it out. And it's like a 2-day runway. And how much noise and excitement do we expect to generate over 2 days? He did it for 8 months. He was putting it in all of his YouTubes. There was little blurbs in all of his posts. The amount of attention he generated over such a long period of time, that was what was staggering to me.
Yep. Another staggering thing, and this is not a put down, this is just kind of numbers, that I was shocked at was they had 113,000 people live on the call. The only reason I know that number was some director in the back yelled it out because they asked how many people are on the call, and then she's like 113,000. There was 40,000 on YouTube. I don't know where everybody else came from. But what shocked me the most was he has 3.2 million YouTube subscribers.
Mm.
And I thought there had been a lot more people on the call than the 100,000. 100,000 is like, I mean, I've never had those numbers, so I can't, wow. But I thought it'd been 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 on the call. So I was like, dang, like that was, for me being him, I'd be like, oh man, I would have thought there'd been a lot more. When there's 100,000, I thought there'd been like 300,000 or 400,000. So I don't know if he thought those were going to be the numbers, or if that was low for him as well, if he found that to be low. Another cool thing in the video, in the pre-video that they shot, I'm glad they put this in the video, in the trailer before the webinar started. There was a moment where Alex is in Vegas and he's walking around with this big book, and this random, stranger, it's like, oh, hey, Alex, like just recognizes him. He's like, oh, and Alex goes, are you coming to the book launch? And the guy goes, when is it? And he's like, August 16th. He goes, oh, didn't know that. I'll try. And then you just see Alex go into like this focus mode, walking across the bridge. He says, no one knows. No one knows. And he did over 2,000 ads. He created 2,000 ads for this promotion, is what he said. And still, no one knows. And I forget who wrote the book, but I love the title, and it's Become Heard in a Noisy World. It is so noisy right now, like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and to get in front of all of that, it's noisy, right? It's noisy. It's hard. It's hard to get in front of. That's why I'm always telling you, attach yourself to the news. The news is already in front. Attach yourself to that wave, which I think is why a lot of people right now are posting about Alex, saying good things, saying bad things, saying kind of in the middle things, and because they're trying to hook onto his train.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's in the news, he's in the media, like he is in the e-com internet marketing space media right now. So there's a lot of people who are trying to rest on the shoulders of giants, him being the giant, them being on the shoulder of his momentum, and take a piece of it as well as they can, using the same concepts that I'm telling you here is what's in the news, attach your company to the news, do an email around it, do an SMS, do a promotion around it, and you'll probably get some crumbs off it.
Yep. You definitely will.
Like I saw a guy post in school. He goes, we're doing I forgot what he called it, but basically like a commentary, and he did it within his school group. And he added 200 people into his school community doing a commentary while watching the pitch for both days, or 3 days. So that's kind of cool, right? But again, he gained a little bit of crumbs from the momentum someone else had. So pretty cool. You're getting the ripple of the wave. You're able to ride the ripple that someone else is creating. So those are the main things that I wanted to point out is no flash, no magic trick hats or magic hat tricks. Simple internet marketing, black and white principles still work. And I'll end with this. It is a very shiny object. It is a very shiny object. Don't lose your focus on shiny objects. Keep the focus. Keep going, moving forward. You guys have had a plan for a long time to build a physical product funnel. Keep on to that plan. Keep that plan going. Pretty cool. All right.
Could not agree
Dante,
more.
Do you have anything else to add to that? That's my conclusion.
To add to that, I had the same assessment you did about the numbers. I was shocked at the number. I thought we would see nothing short of 1 million. And it just felt to me like, again, I'm so ignorant to even speak on this, gang. I watched like a total of 30 minutes of his videos, of which he did many, many hours of video. So I was not plugged in and locked in. But it really felt to me like, man, this is just the world of internet marketing. Like anybody that has a subscription to any funnel building software out there, these business owners are watching this right now. And I understand that's the customer, but man, I was just shocked. I was like 100,000. Like that's it? Out of all, like he's prolific in the internet marketing niche, right? He's an authoritative figure for sure, but we are a small niche inside of a massive world of business, right? And like I was just shocked. It didn't feel like, from what I was seeing in comments, from what I was seeing people saying, from what I've seen people say on the outside, it just didn't feel like it was some huge launch that got into all these different niches. It really felt like it only hit our niche, which might have been his purpose, but I heard all the same stuff. 2,000 ads, 8 months of launching this thing out. I was just expecting to see different numbers, different people, different conversations. So that was really shocking, and I don't even fully know what I think about it yet because I haven't looked too much into it. But I did look at the offer, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the offer because at its core, this is an e-com offer. At its core, we're selling a physical product, and this was a way to sell e-com, and he did great marketing, just the tried and true tactics that have worked forever. He didn't change or invent any kind of wheel. But I'd love to know what you thought about his offer, and is there anything that you maybe would have done differently?
Dude, I thought it was genius. I wouldn't have done anything different. I was actually taking notes because I've always told, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10 is a really good start with the V curve. And he went for the sniper kill at 200, right? And again, why would someone want to buy 200 books? And he answered that in his webinar. He goes, a lot of people ask, well, why I don't need 200. Who am I going to donate 200 to? And he goes, bah, 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 bah. So he gave a reasons of why you needed 200. I was like, yeah, limiting belief, limiting our block that someone's having. Like, I don't need 200. Like, why do I need to buy 200? Oh, here's all the people. Here's the things you can do with the books to create business. And they're like, oh, I can create business with the books. Perfect. I loved the angle that it was donate 200 books for $6,000. I really thought that was clever.
Content is your.
Yeah. So those are the couple things that I really like. I really thought that how he structured the call was really well done. Whereas like you did the webinar, I didn't know he was going to go for, 20 hours, right? I thought it was going to be a one quick blip, 1 hour show, maybe 2 hours, but not not what he pulled off. So I loved how he did the webinar. I loved then how he went into what did he do after the main one? He did the offer. Oh, it was pretty much the main offer was an hour and a half. He answered questions in Roblox and in beliefs patterns. And then what I liked was he pulled up 3 really like top level headliners. People who are definitely known in the space, and to have come and sat down with him, like pulled a lot of weight too. And that carried a lot of weight. So he had, 3 guys that came up and did that. And then he went into Q&A calls showing that, hey, here's how you're going to use my money models onto your company. And I think that gives belief to a lot of people that are struggling with, okay, well, how am I going to make this work for my business? I've seen that with our webinars is, hey, go after a passion, choose your passion. Well, will physical products work for my passion? Like they need almost a yes from me, like on the call to be like, yes, this is going to work for you and your passion, like go get it, to give themselves permission to sign up. That's what's like keeping them stuck in their head. So I think those Q&A calls were really well done. Day 2, didn't know that was going to happen. Sends out an email, says, hey, we're live again. I was like, dude, how's this dude not tired? Like this dude, I know I've been exhausted from just a day of that. So I'm sure he was exhausted. But then he goes another 8 hours, or I don't know how many it was. It was probably like 7 to 8 hours, full working day, right? But then I think I didn't catch it, but I believe he repitched. Like he did the whole thing again. I think it was the same webinar on day 2. Correct me if that's wrong, but that's
I think it was too. Yeah.
Yeah. So he just repitched. But I was like, oh, that's so good. Like I should probably be doing that. Because the way I've always done webinars is I do the webinar. Hey, thanks for showing up, and then we do a 3-day. Door is closing. And I just kind of sit at my desk and like, hope for sales to come in. Where he's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go live on YouTube again for those who missed it. So then bot repitch. So everybody got to hear it again, especially if they missed it. And then he went into live Q&A on the second day, answering people's questions, knocking down roadblocks, limiting belief patterns, all the things for the next, 6-7 hours. But then what I thought was really special was day 3, when I don't know if he was taking calls or making calls to buyers. And he called buyers on, I believe, day 3 for the final countdown yesterday. So if you bought the 5K or 6K, you got to talk to Alex. So it's like, oh, well, I want to talk to Alex. That's worth $6,000 right there. So then you got more purchases coming in. I thought that was really well done. I've never done it that way. I've done on the webinar with my 2-hour spiels. I'll do the webinar, and then the next hour, what I'll do is I will answer questions that people have, and I do that live on the call, which is kind of cool. So I'll be like, Dante, you got a question? Yeah, let me unmute you, and then we just kind of conversate. That's a really high converting hour for the call, because people hear the same limiting beliefs or stuff that I forgot to mention, or I don't know, whatever's happening in the world at that time that we get to cover. And they're like, oh, well, if it does that, then yes, I'm in. Oh, shoot, that was the missing piece that I forgot to mention. But I definitely would like to probably restructure how I do calls or webinars, just with some of the things and tactics that he did, which was just going live again the second day, going live again the third day for the countdown. Like he was there with you for the countdown. That's great. Not just kind of waiting at his desk, for the end of it, and just hoping that the sales come in. Like he was committed to be there all 3 days, which is really fantastic. Like he's there counting down with you versus I'll send you 2 emails today. Hope you get it.
I did really like that too. And he had great bait for that coming back live. Like I'm going live. So he just did the replay of the original video. And it's nice, right? Because in the email, it's like, hey, if you missed the video, no worries. Click it here and watch this now because I'm going live again. We've had great questions and you can ask your question live. It's rebait, right? And it's a pattern interrupt too, because everybody's so used to webinars now. But it's like, oh, well, wait, I get to talk to you. Oh, I can ask my question. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. I need that. Let me go watch the replay so I can get in. Yeah, great observation there.
Yep. This will be the last thing I talk about. I was watching the numbers because I was curious how many people keep showing up every day. So it was 30 to 40,000 on the first day that I saw on the YouTube link that I got, which is the VIP.
Mhm.
And then the second day, it was like 10 or 12,000. So it cut about to 25% of what I saw. So like 40,000 to 12,000, 10 to 12,000. And then yesterday, which is the last day, the countdown is at 6,000. So so he got 25% of the first day, and then he got 25% of the second day on the third. So it's like, that's kind of interesting to see. But man, people are still buying. People do. You know, they want that countdown. They need that countdown to create urgency. But why not do it live with your customers? So bravo. It was fantastic. Well played. Checkmate. I was like, so cool. And the other thing I was gonna say was I believe he hit the record on the first day, but just because he hit the record didn't mean he stopped. He kept going. He kept going the full, like whatever they had planned out, they saw it through. Even though they hit the record on the first day. It's like, Chizo, just pound the salt just a little bit more. It was amazing. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
And I loved his charitable contribution angle to it. This is something I've seen for years. Like Funnel Hacking Live events, even. You come to Funnel Hacking Live, and day one, we're going to give you an opportunity to donate to a charitable cause. And if you do donate a certain amount or higher, we'll give you a free hoodie. It's a great way to get people to open their wallets, to get used to opening their wallet for you without opening it for you. But also, this has been a staple of so many businesses of 10% of proceeds go to this charitable contribution. This business backs this thing. It's the reciprocity fact. And he nailed it with that in using the charity inside of the offer. I thought it was genius. And I watched a lot of people, it swayed them. They were like, oh man, so I can make this donation. I can do this. I can get these things for myself, and I can support a cause. Sign me up. Take my money. It was great.
People want it.
Yep.
People want it.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, cool. Hopefully everybody saw the same stuff that we saw. Maybe saw some other things. But I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, the principles work. The principle, like everybody wants a new widget and a new magic button, but the buttons are still not the same, and they still work just as good. Like you did $100 million using the same principles that you're learning right now. So he just launched it better than everybody else does. That's all. That's my big takeaway. He just launched better. He did the thing that everybody's supposed to do. He made a long runway. He was intentional about his launch. He planned it out before he did it. Simple, easy, killed. Killed it.
It was cool.
Hopefully he does like a recap. Like I'd be really interested to hear the highs and the lows of what they would do differently, what went really well, what was like, oh, didn't think that would happen, but it did. You know, like that would be a really cool thing to interview. Maybe he'll do that in a year or so. Maybe that'll be his next everything I did wrong in the first 3 books.
Literally, it'll be like $100 million launch models coming up next. Take everything I did wrong.
That's the irony, right? That's the irony. That's where I was like, he won the game because it was 100 million leads, 100 million, whatever they are, offers and all the books. And it was like, and then he did $100 million on the last. I was like, close the door, get out of here. Like, it was planned the whole time. It was amazing. Well done. All right, we need to get into funnels.
I have to be so cautious of what I say here. I have to be cautious, but there is no new thing. He didn't invent anything that we saw. His last 4 years of business, he didn't invent anything. He just played by the rules of the game. He just did it a little bit better. Who else has done things in threes like that? .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets, and ClickFunnels is born. Like there's a method to doing things the right way, gang. And he just did it really, really well. So grats to Mosey. If he ever sees it, grats. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was so cool. So cool.
It was.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah, me too. It was cool. Okay, so like you said, beautifully as always, let's get to funnels. Julie and Vernita threw some ones in the chat. Gang, I know we have hands up. I'm going to stay after and help everybody today. But if you guys have a question on e-com for Trey, please do put a 1 in the chat. If you guys are watching in general admission, feel free to throw your comments up there. We would love to see those. Julie, I want to get started with you. How can we help today?
Okay. Hey, Trey. I don't know if you remember me. I did your sticker funnel a few years ago.
Yes.
It was awesome. It was kind of like a lead into getting clients for my fitness, which it did. And so I stopped doing that because my fitness took off. But
Good.
I just joined the One Funnel Away a while ago because I wanted to create a funnel for my son who can't work right now. And he's got bills piling up. And so I didn't get very far in the funnel. I'm trying to do it as I go, which is what you said. And he wanted to do or I wanted to do for him, which he has always wanted to do, is a t-shirt brand for MMA. But when I got to your criteria with all the P's, it said not to do that. And so I was trying to come up with a product to do as kind of like the front end product and then maybe lead into the t-shirts. So I don't know if I could do that, but then I wanted to do a wristband, but I can't find any on demands that do wristbands. And so I'm kind of stuck with my very first product as to what I should do, how I should go about creating like a t-shirt actual brand with a front end product. So is that something I can do? Something I can do with a on demand, so I don't have to put any funds down first for him?
So with the t-shirts, so we sell t-shirts. Here's one right here. I'm wearing like one of ours today. All the time, right? Like t-shirts are fantastic. I love them as a product. Charlie knows this as well. So he's been selling some t-shirts lately. But here's the fun facts of the t-shirt is kind of what we're stating here this morning is I would look at selling growing an audience of MMA guys first, email list, school community, ClickFunnels community, get them all in there, right? Build it to 250, 500 of these MMA guys, get them all chit-chatting, talking, having a lot of fun. And then, Dante, maybe I should share something. That's a little side note.
Bookmarked it.
Bookmark that. Get them built up. Okay, get the community built up, having a lot of fun, engaged, and then launch a t-shirt and do a 7-day launch where you're saying, hey, have them vote on the phrase, have them vote of what they want to say, what they want it to look like. So build it as a community. And you can probably go watch a few of these OFA recordings where I kind of coach Charlie a little bit on this. But have them vote on the phrase, have them vote on the design, and then do a 7-day launch with that design. So up until this point, you've bought 0 shirts. You don't have any inventory. So then you sell that for 7 days, that one shirt, and then you know how many shirts and what size to purchase at the end of the 7 days. So it still fits the 7 Ps. Because yes, we have sizes, but you know every size that you're going to need to purchase. You don't have any extra. And that works out. That's a really well dialed in method that works. And then once you have that community, you can go sell them another shirt next month.
Okay, so you sell and collect the money first and then order the t-shirts?
Yep.
Okay. And so to build that up, it's going to take time.
Not necessarily. You can have 250 people, 250 members in 30 days.
Really?
Yeah,
Any
just
tactics for
Facebook
that?
ads. Facebook ads.
Oh, but that's money again, right? So I'm
Absolutely.
trying to do this no money, like all organic.
Does your son have a lot of time?
Oh, we can't work right now, so I want to get the bills paid for him while he's going through.
So how do you want to do it organically? Because you got time or money. So if we got money, we can spend money to build it. If we don't have money, then we have to have time to dedicate to it. So is he able to like be on a computer?
Not really right now.
iPhone?
Somewhat.
Okay. Because he's gonna you'll need to be in like Reddit forums or Facebook groups or anything that's MMA related, like where they hang out, if there's functions, if there's events. going and passing like QR codes out. Like you could do some guerrilla marketing to build the community, but it's going to take one of those two things, is time or money.
Okay. I did put one of those questions you said to put in one of the groups, but it was a private group, and like so most of the MMA groups are private.
Mhm.
And so when I join them, you have to fill out the thing, then they let you in, and then they actually they approve your posts.
Mhm.
So it didn't get approved, obviously, because it didn't get put out. So I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Was that in a Facebook group?
It wasn't a Facebook group, yeah.
So then did you reach out to the admin and say, hey, I was trying to put a post on the group, but it didn't look like it approved. What can I do better?
Oh, okay. So reach out to them.
Yep. Because they're the ones approving, right? So if they disapprove it, hey, my name's Julie. I was just trying to figure out like a good shirt or a good phrase for a shirt that I want to make for my son in MMA. Looks like it didn't get approved. Was there a reason why or something I should change that makes it a little bit more? But now sometimes though, what we've seen as Facebook groups is AI is catching the Amazon gift card if you're using that tactic. Don't mention the Amazon gift card.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just say what'd you say? What was the post?
Right here. I actually pretty much copied what you said. Hey, we're gearing up to introduce the new MMA brand focused on.
Yep, that's where you got killed, because
Oh, really?
you're trying to build a brand in someone's group. You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
You want to know what we've seen work really well, Julie?
Yeah, sure.
Help me settle a debate. I want to make my son an MMA t-shirt. I think this is the coolest MMA phrase. My dumb husband thinks this is the coolest MMA phrase. Help us settle. Which one do you like best? And do you think there's a better phrase out there that we don't know about?
I like that. Okay, that's good.
That'll probably win.
Takes the emphasis off all of the brand or business.
Yes. Yeah. You're like Trojan horsing it in there. Don't have the side door open to the Trojan horse when you're going through the gates. Make sure it's closed and locked.
All right, so I'll pick a new group and try it that way, I guess.
You probably, I mean, honestly, they get so many posts, they probably don't even recognize. You probably do that. What Dante just said.
Okay.
Trey's method worked amazing for the past 10 years, but AI ruined everything. It picks up on all the stuff.
Love to settle your debate. That's really great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's on that one.
So do you think I should sell a product in front of it, or should just wait and do all the t-shirts first?
Well, how without money, how are you going to advertise the product?
Well, I was looking for things in the Zen drop, but there's not really much for MMA. So then I was thinking the wristbands are small, but then I didn't find a place to do them on demand. They want you to buy all of them first.
Oh yeah. So, but how are you going to get traffic to the offer?
I was going to reach out to different MMA gyms and ask if they could send it out, like an email out.
And what would they get for doing that?
I didn't get that far.
So that's what we need to know. I would contact those gyms first before you go out and build the funnel, just to know that the traffic exists. And so if you're, I mean, that's actually a really good idea. You should just do that for the community. Hey, I'm building a really big community. I'm trying to put MMA fighters together. So I've built this community on this platform. I have 5 to 10 MMA sanctions or groups that I've reached out to, you being one of those. We're trying to get everybody into one place so we can all communicate, talk, and generate conversation, engagement, answer questions. And it's going to allow you to double, triple your list size because we're going to give you guys recognition for putting your members inside and how they can sign up for your newsletter. So maybe that's where you start, is you start reaching out to these groups that have these emails and seeing if they'd be up for doing a promotion like that. And what usually works really well is a giveaway. So, hey, I want to do a joint venture giveaway together where you donate a product, not you, they donate a product, another guy donates a product, another guy donates a product, and then you create a donation funnel, opt-in funnel, and everybody sends emails to that opt-in funnel, and then you give that CSV to everybody. So this guy has a 50,000 person list, this one has a 20,000 person list, this one has a 100,000 person list. They all send to the giveaway funnel, they all opt in, and then you send that entire CSV back to each person, because now they double their list size. So they're excited, they're happy, they just double their list size for free for like a $300 product or less. And you got all of them. You got a whole new CSV of like 50,000 people that you get to email MMA stuff. Join my community, join my group, join my Discord, join my WhatsApp, join my Telegram, whatever you want to do. And then guess what? Hey, we're doing a really cool promotion. Help us sell a debate where what phrase should be on the next. I love that. What phrase should be on the next t-shirt? Here's 10 choices that we've come up with. If you want to add yours, add it and then see if it gets voted. And then you announce the phrase that was voted on, and then you do the design, you get voted on that, and then push it through.
Straight from chapter 1 of 30days.com, baby. If you guys don't have the 30 days book, Trey is chapter 1, and it's pretty much all you ever need to know. There's 20. Yeah, look at you, Julie. There's 29 other chapters.
I didn't come up with it.
There we go. 29 other chapters in 30days.com. 29 other entrepreneurs. If they lost everything and had to do it again in 30 days, what would they do? All you really need is chapter 1. Let me be quite honest with you. That was gold. 30days.com. If you guys don't have that book, totally free.
It's a good book.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It was great. So that's where I got the going to the different gyms, because
yeah, so smart. So smart. We
was,
did that.
Trey, would you have her go to
years.
I'm sorry, please, you go, Trey.
I was saying we did that for 2 years for the gun space. We contacted we tried, right? We tried to contact every Facebook group, every Reddit forum, every Instagram channel, every influencer, YouTuber, and gun manufacturer and gun wholesaler nationwide to participate in a JV. And what we found was out of 100 contacts, 10 of them would actually push. So there's the kind of a number for you. You got to contact 100 of them, 100 companies, and you'll get 10 to actually push to the JV.
all right,
And that's 10%, gang. So if you contact 10, you'll get 1, right? Number scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trey, would you have her reach out to, like, at the first time she's reaching out, would you have her target a location specifically, like all gyms in a state? Or would you have her hit the corners? California, New York, Texas. That way they could, because as I'm seeing it, why would in-person gyms want to do that? Because now they're kind of competing against themselves and sharing lists. Also, why would you not want to? Because now if you have the list, be better at marketing than your competition and you'll steal their whole list. But because it's 2025, I'm sure every gym out there is pushing to have digital courses, digital trainings, digital monies coming in. So how would you go about that?
I don't know if I'd go after gyms because their lists are going to be so small and they don't know how to run a CRM. They are just like, I got 100 clients, they're all members, and that's my gym. Like, they're not very bolstering, right? What I would look at is MMA gear. So we got revgear.com. They're actually, a spot. No, they're not sponsored. We got Santa Bull Sports, Combat Sports International MMA. These are the websites I'd be reaching out to say, hey, do you have an email list? And then I would also look at similarweb.com, and I would type in MMA, and I would look at who are the MMA peeps, right, in the market. Like, where are the businesses at? And just do some soul searching. Is there any magazines that are currently in published? Yeah, here we go. MMAfighting.com. Geezo, 6.8 million visits per month right now. So that's fantastic. And I love this right here. This is what's nice. So you have MMAfighting.com, and then it shows you other websites that are related to MMA. So you got MMA Mania, bloodyelbow.com, UFC.com, SureDog.com. So I would go to all those, which I guarantee they probably have an email list. So then you can click on them, come up here, do a little open a new tab. So they have a login, they have a sign up, which is nice. They're running ads at the top, so they're hungry for money. And let's see if there it is, newsletter right here. So they have an email list. So I'd reach out to them. They might have affiliate stuff at the bottom here. They have a contact form. So I'd go to contact. I would Yep, I have a press inquiry. So your press, please visit the press room. Oh, there we go. That's how to contact. I would contact Lauren, and she's going to tell you the right person to get to. off of Vox. So Vox, so it looks like they might be using a contractor. So you could go to Vox, and then Lauren, what other MMA websites are you working with that you can introduce me to? So it's just like I said, it's either time or money. So if you got time, then it's going to be you're on the phones. You're on the phones, calling, making emails go out, connecting with people, and building a brand. Like you're starting at ground zero. You're a nobody, and so you got to become somebody. And that's just having conversations, networking, guerrilla marketing at its finest. That's what I would do, Julie.
Okay, I'll do it.
Cool.
All right,
Perfect.
awesome. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. Great question.
Really great question. Another one was Vernita. Vernita had a question. How can we help Vernita?
Okay, thanks, Dante. Hi, Trey.
Hello.
Got my book right here, 30 Days.
Everybody got where's my book?
I will be sure to read your
In a
story
move right now.
tonight.
Mine's U-Haul box.
Well, I did. I had it right behind me on the shelf here. So I'm back. I almost became a skeleton. Not gonna let that happen. And so I am getting ready to do a split test on a cart funnel. I created this cart funnel for a tote bag originally, my brand, and this was before I went through the ecom training with the V curve. So I've been working, and this is my brand, Black People Are America's Hot Sauce.
I love it.
And so the tote bag is also now a t-shirt. So I've been working with Dante this week on, I'm going to split test this cart funnel, one with the tote bag as the leader, and other with the t-shirt as the leader. And the opposite is the second upsell. So it's like tote bag, 2 tote bags, t-shirt, and the other one is t-shirt, 2 t-shirts, tote bag, to see which gets the most engagement. So 2 quick questions. Well, actually first, this is a question, and I was on the call a couple weeks ago when you did the AI, and I wanted to show
What did we do? What AI did we do?
you did the VO3 prompt.
Oh, okay. Okay. VO3. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so it's very rough, but I'm like, should this be an ad? Should this be in the funnel? So I could show you this. It was very exciting. This was my first attempt.
Very wild, isn't it?
Yes. Now, I don't know what happened on the back. That might be because, but it when it flips over, it's a totally different t-shirt.
Can you sign for that? Sorry, I gotta. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. Thanks for coming back here. Sorry.
Can I get to Liz?
Llewellyn. Yeah, thank you. I'm the only one at the office today, friends. Sorry. All right. So are you asking like how to fix it?
No, well, does it make sense to fix it as like make it an ad to go into this cart funnel, or maybe use it somewhere else? It's kind of like I made it, but before I were to try to fix it, I'm not sure where to put it.
Can you explain the phrase to me?
Oh, sure. So so the brand, I'll put it back up. So Black People Are America's Hot Sauce. The brand which is the registered trademark, is also known as America's Hot Sauce for short. It is a whole anti-racism ecosystem and celebrating the creative and cultural contributions of Black creators. And the further backstory is that I published an article that became a 2-time award-winning article in the Daily Beast calling for an end to systemic racism in corporate America. And that spoke to my experience facing discrimination at Town and Country magazine. And there were 2 former Black employees who went their stories to the article. But then I kind of go into this deeper history of the exploitation of Black star power when Brands use Black celebrity, style, fashion, music to be cool and relevant to sell more products and services, but they're not actually invested in the Black community. But we know this happens because, as quoted, Black people are the definitive hot sauce on an otherwise bland white America. And so once that article came out, we started hosting virtual events and especially on Clubhouse and building a community. And then people started saying, oh my God, I need merch. Like, how do I rock this? I love this concept. Black people are America's hot sauce. It's so true. People from all walks of life rock our merch, you know, Black, white, Asian, everybody in between. And so the tote bag came first and was our best seller. Literally, people stopped me on the street for the tote bag. And then I made the t-shirt for the first time earlier this year. And I'm finding that when I'm in a real life setting, like selling on at a vendor event, for example, more people are starting to buy t-shirts, I think, because that's it's available. And that is so these are basically my two best sellers. My thought is with the cart funnel to do one side is the tote bag and the other side is the t-shirt.
When she says other sides, the real thing she's trying to find, Trey, is what should be my flagship product? What should I put on the front end? So we're running a split test, and we have tote bags on the front on A, t-shirts on the front on B.
Yeah, I love that. I think t-shirts, like for me personally, I wouldn't buy a tote bag, but I buy a t-shirt. Right? Like I don't carry tote bags. I think women do. Maybe that's not true, but
now part of the reason why I started with a tote bag originally is because that is what gets seen the most often. Like people will buy a t-shirt and they might wear it once in a while.
That's a good point.
But then I carry this tote bag every day, and literally every day that I'm outside, somebody stops me for the tote bag, and that's the reason why I put the QR code on it.
I might switch from tote bags to hats then with that philosophy.
Ooh, smart.
Because you can wear a hat every day, and people wear like guys, like a guy. I don't like I'm a guy. Like I don't wear a tote bag. I can literally carry a backpack. But I don't own a tote bag, but I own like 5 hats, right? Like I wear a hat a lot more often than I wear like this t-shirt per se. So maybe a hat would be a good, like America's hot sauce. That would look pretty good. Or you could even do like AHS, and then people know what it stands for. Because then that's a conversation starter. Like, what's AAH? It's like, oh, it's American hot sauce. Like, then they start talking. But the one thing that hits me while you're talking here is you have a mantra. Like you have a very honed in, like gives me goosebumps talking about. Is you got a mantra, like you got a statement, right? You got a stick in the sand, and that is going to be your ads. So you should wear your shirt in your ad and just read clippets from your article that got recognized, and you just read like 2 sentences, and that's to get that traction. So you have top of funnel, which is just creating that, getting outside of that noise to where people are like, yes, I believe in this mission. Like she is talking, right up my alley. Like I love what she's saying. And then next thing is you're going to do retargeting ads and say, hey, my name's Renita. Maybe you noticed a lot of people have asked in my viral video, where to get the shirt. Click the link below. So then you got retargeting ads to the people who have watched your videos. So your videos, the only thing you're going to tell Facebook to do is get me engagement. And the more controversial you make that ad, the better it's going to do for you.
Okay.
But what you're saying is really good. Like it has some controversy to it, which is, I love it, because that's what's going to create engagement. You're going to get people fighting in there and like, dog keyboard warring it, which let it happen. And that's going to get you more views, more viral, less cost on your CPM, likes and engagement, shares, all the stuff. And then you just click to a retargeting ad on those video views who watched your video at 75%. Those are going to be your engaged people. because someone who hates your video isn't going to watch it, but someone who enjoys your video and stands behind it is going to watch it all the way through. So you can retarget people who watched 75% or more of your video, which is why I make it 2 to 3 minutes. All right, you'll lose the main people in the first minute, but you'll keep the believers in the minute 2 and 3.
Okay, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay.
Your money is going to be made on the retargeting. You're not going to make any money on the front. It's just there to get engagement, let it roll, and do, go create, go create 20, 30 videos and rotate through them and let Facebook decide which one's going to get the most hits.
Okay.
Have you ever posted videos on Instagram or Facebook, TikTok?
Yes, definitely, for sure. And I do have, that was going to be my part 2 question, because I do have a couple influencers. So
okay.
One is, so the tote bag side, which, to your point, I guess I could say the tote bag side might be more women facing, has a fashion influencer. Her name is Monroe Steele. Every single thing she posts about my tote bag, my e-com immediately goes ding, ding, ding. I get sales.
Oh, okay.
And I think
can you ask her if you can attach your ads to her Instagram or YouTube and then give her a percentage of the sales?
Ask her. Okay, let me ask her. Ask her if I can attach.
Bolt on. Yeah, just bolt on your is she on YouTube? Where's she at?
She's both. She's everywhere. She's on YouTube and she's on Instagram. She's on TikTok, probably the most.
Okay, so TikTok and Instagram will be YouTube does it now too. So be like, can I advertise on all your channels, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and basically just ChatGPT how to, connect her advertising to your platform, and then take her video and just run ads to it. The video that she posted, you don't even she's not going to create new videos. She's not going to really touch much. You're just going to run ads to that particular video that gets you sales. And then you're going to add a button that says shop now.
Okay.
And that'll send over the traffic.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, you already got a lot in play. So that's amazing.
Yes. And this is partially so this is the tote bag side. Now
I think it's huge.
T-shirt side is a bit different, and I'm having to adjust it. So really, I made the cart funnel originally for the tote bag, and so I don't necessarily have all the same elements for the T-shirt, but I did get this also influencer. This is DJ Envy. He has 2.1 million followers. He wore our shirt on his Instagram page
Cool.
a few weeks back. And so I'm trying to rip a piece of it to make it. So, and Dante and I were talking about this yesterday. This is what I have, kind of what I came up with, and I wanted to ask your opinion. Well, part of it, my opinion, I want to ask your opinion on what's the actual call to action. Let me see here. Let me get that video up.
If you do this right, Vernita, you'll kill it.
Yes, I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely made a lot of traction. And I've had my first copycat. So I got that trademark. I successfully got a Shopify store taken down that were selling these Black People Are America's Hot Sauce sweatshirts in a different font.
Yep.
And so, and then part of the reason why I almost became a skeleton is because I've been focused on getting our products in airport gift shops, museum gift shops, bookstores, and hotels in the last few.
The biggest mistake I made when we did $30 million running the flashlight offer was not having a continuity offer. Like you are in momentum right now, and I don't want you to miss out on the momentum because it's like you're in it, and it's really hard to get back into it once you get out of it. Like this is only going to last so long.
Okay.
A year, it might be 4 years, it might be 10 years, but then it's going to the next thing's going to come. and you might be on that track or you might miss it. And so you got fire right now. So capture that fire as much as you can. And the best way to capture it is recurring continuity. And so I would highly suggest you add, if not already, a continuity piece to this, such as a t-shirt club or a tote bag club or a hat club or all three. You could even do a black sock club.
Wow.
Where they're getting, they get socks with sayings on it every month. Socks are cheap. They're very easy. And you can do designs, different stuff for like stuff that's in style for like people to wear their sneakers and stuff and like showcase them. But like all four of those would be excellent continuity, recurring upsells that you could bolt on to what you're currently doing and reap the long tail benefits of these front end sales. I missed out on millions.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I missed out on millions.
Okay. And now this is another I received that, and I'm gonna work on making more designs because I do have several collections. Like we also have like hoodies that say self-care is the revolution. We have
but like
Black
it's
Queen
like
Thriving.
don't make you do the work. Like that's a lot of brain power. We want it to get where when someone subscribes, you're putting them in the community. The communities are amazing. Like they are working. You should ask Charlie. Charlie's just blown it up with the communities. Create a community. I don't care if it's in ClickFunnels, School. What's the other ones out there? All the other ones out there. I don't care where
Circle.
it's at. Circle. What's the one that does the TikTok scraping? What's that one? Anyways, there's a lot out there to choose from. Just do one of them. Even if it's just a simple Discord group or a WhatsApp group or Telegram group, like somewhere where you can put these people and have them and no one can take them from you. Then when they join, one of the questions is what's our next phrase? What phrase should we put on a t-shirt? And then you have the community giving you the phrases on these t-shirts. And you're going to get 500 to 1,000 phrases that you'll get to choose from. And what's interesting is there'll be commonalities or phrases that always keep popping up. And those are going to be your next shirt. And then you launch that to the community. That raises your venture capitalist or your bootstrapping it, right? Your front end money. And then you can take that money and launch ads. So that boosts kind of your cash flow to go and put into advertising to get in front of people who are not in your community. And it creates this flywheel. Okay. But yeah, what you're doing is really exciting.
It is. Okay, here's the video that I took a piece of the Instagram video. And so the full video that he did on Instagram is actually in DJ Envy. He happens to be wearing our shirt. I met him when I was vending on Juneteenth in New Jersey. Gave him the shirt. He then shows up with this video that's talking about his car show. But the first opening, he introduces himself. What up? It's DJ Envy. And then he says the phrase right now. So what I did was pop in under right now. You can get our t-shirt like DJ Envy. Or
I would try that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other video I would do is just keep his same video. Don't edit it. It's the same video.
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the video, it cuts to you. And you said, hey, my name's Vanidia. What you just witnessed was DJ Envy wearing one of our shirts. We're so excited that he claimed it or he was, wearing that in one of his videos. We've had numerous requests of where did he get it? And we want to let you know, you can buy it here at this link. Because then you can use his viral video, push ads behind it because you already know it's viral.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then people are watching it all the way through. And then when they get to the end, it cuts to you. And it's like, hey, my name's Vanidia. If you saw what he was just wearing, he was wearing one of our shirts, which we're so excited that, he chose like I would phrase it in a way that blends into the video. And you know, our inbox is full of where do I get the shirt? So we thought we'd make just a video real quick, tell you guys, hey, just go to this link or click the link below and you can have yours. They're on sale today for XYZ.
Okay, that would be an ad versus the video that's actually in the funnel. So you know, like
Oh,
the tote bag one has Monroe Steel, you know,
oh,
but
I
this
mean,
would
if they're already in your funnel, you've won. Like all you need is a photo of him. You don't need a video.
see, that's what Dante said. But then it's not there. One funnel has a video movement and the other funnel side is static.
So this video is selling them to buy the shirt.
Right.
That's the video you'd put in like your top of funnel, like people who don't know the shirt exists, but they know about DJ, what's his name?
Envy.
DJ Envy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, DJ Envy, that's a cool shirt. I want that shirt. Like, cool. Hey, this is where you get the shirt. Like there's not really much selling that goes on with a t-shirt. That's what I love about it. Everybody knows their size. It's you see what you get, or you get what you see. It's the phrase, you know, it's the design that's on the shirt. There's not really much to talk about. There's not really much hype. It's like, do you want it or you don't? And here's the price. That's really what you need to convince them on.
Okay.
And like if they made it to your funnel, sell the shirt. Like they're there, you've sold it, they're ready to buy, let them buy. And then instead of saying buy now, what we've split test a lot recently is that particular button. And the best button copy, ironically, is view pricing.
View pricing.
Yep. That's what won by 92% success rate. It won by 92% and it had a lift of 78%.
Okay. Wrote that down. View pricing. And that's okay, even if it's not a V curve, because this goes then down to
Yeah, those all should push them down, right? To the order. Is the order form on this page?
the order, right? And I have to take out these. Those are what do you call it? Reviews from the tote bag. So I was going to take those out, and it'll pop them to the order form.
If you're for the color that you've chosen, is that pink or red?
It's in the middle. It's like a reddish pink.
I might transition that more into like a red for the hot sauce part. Is that where you're kind of going after?
Yeah.
Than a pink, because it feels to me when I'm looking at it as like it's a woman website.
Mm.
So then if you're going to do the hot sauce and you're going red, just do red. Do hot sauce red.
Okay. So then okay, hold on. The one that's furthest along is, okay, so in this case, okay, so let's say now the one on the tote bag is much more robust. It has the video, it has, you know, other photos of people wearing the tote bag. That's a woman who stopped me at JFK. She bought 2 on the spot.
But like, again, it's a tote bag and it's a t-shirt. You've won because they're there. So I would have your order form on the top right.
Okay. Doesn't need to be at the bottom.
No, because now you got them clicking and trying to figure out how to order. Like it's like make it simple.
Okay.
Make it at the top. I'd put it on the right hand side of the
So
top.
photo
And then are you selling multiple on the page?
the first upsell is 2. I have an order bump, so they order the tote bag and then they have a $6 magnet as the order bump, and then it goes to the first upsell, which is 2 tote bags.
What's the magnet?
It also says Black People Are America's Hot Sauce. It's like a 3x3 magnet.
That's cool.
Free plus shipping on the front end.
That was gonna be the question.
These are free plus shipping tote bag.
I was thinking free plus shipping magnet to get buyers tote bag as an OTO.
Oh, you could do that. Is that what you're doing? Are you doing tote bags on the front?
She's doing tote bags on the front, but a nice little thing for us to try in the future, Vernita.
Okay. Well, I did make the sticker funnel as well. So after the ecom training, this is one of the reasons like this kind of got put on the shelf, and then I made the sticker funnel, which it wasn't free plus shipping, but I had the 3x3 stickers, same phrase, Black people are America's hot sauce. And then and that was just on the V curve. The tote bag is normally 65. I have it in the funnel at 45 at the on the first page. Then it's 2 for $36 each on the first upsell. So now you're at $72. Then it goes to the, if you bought that, then it goes to the t-shirt for, I forgot what price. Oh, I hadn't figured that out yet. We originally had Dante and I, we got rid of the bundle. At first I was trying to upsell like a t-shirt, a hoodie, and something else. And so we got rid of that. We're back to the t-shirt. And then on the confirmation page, I added what I learned from the ecom template is after they get their confirmation at the bottom, it's the 3 products you can't live without.
Yeah, well, put them back into the matrix. So there's a lot going on. So I would concentrate on one funnel. So if that's the t-shirt or the tote bag, but the advice I'm going to give you will apply for both.
Okay.
So why don't you scroll up and go to the order form itself?
Okay.
I'm just going to like go through here and give you probably like 15 nuggets of the changes. And so you'll just come back and watch the recording.
Yeesh, here we go.
So, okay. So order your BPAH tote bag here. Okay, cool. And then just imagine when you're rocking your, what's a Riz?
Riz, it's like your coolness.
Oh,
Your motion.
Man, I got to get back into it.
Yes.
It's a vibe and a tribe. All right, cool, perfect. So then what I like to do is I like to create like a little bit of a banner right here at the top. That's going to say, this is what it's going to say. Free shipping when you order 2 or more. And then below that on a second line, it's going to say delivered to your door in 48 hours. Or you could just say delivered in 48 hours.
Oh my. Okay.
Now, obviously, you got to hold true to that. So make sure your shipping's on top. Maybe if it's 72 hours, then do that. If it's 3 to 5 business days, say that. Like say whatever it is. Okay. But delivered in 48 hours sounds best because that's what people want. They want Amazon delivery time. So like ShipZoom does a really good job at that in Boise, Idaho, of printing your shirts same day and then getting shipped out. So at least they're getting tracking numbers.
Okay. Okay, so the banner at the top would say free shipping when you order 2 or more and receive.
No, you don't need and. Just one line. So line 1 is free shipping when you order 2 or more. Second line is delivered in 48 hours. Yeah, you don't need to write all this down. We're recording it. I guess I'm just going to give you a punch list. So then number 1 is correct. Shipping info. So what we want here is we want apply discount on where it says shipping.
Okay.
So we'll say apply discount, and then we'll say discount on the second line. So we're going to give them some sort of discount. Maybe it's $5 off. Maybe it's 20% off. Maybe it's, whatever. We want to give them, like, you need to give them a reason to fill out their information, not just to order it, but like what is in their best interest. Are you only shipping this to the United States?
No, I've shipped to Australia before, but it wasn't 48 hours for sure.
Well, true. But for the most part, will you be running traffic to the United States or will you be running to Australia?
No, mostly it'd be to the United States.
Okay. Then this right here, I believe you can set to United States so they don't have to use it. You can probably even hide that. I'm not sure. I think there's a toggle button or something that you can hide it, or you can just set it to United States.
Yes.
Because of that, that's one less field they have to fill in. The less clicks, the better. So far they got to do like, click here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there's a lot of clicks going on. So we'll make it as seamless and easy as possible. All right. So then on your button below there, oops, on your button at the very bottom of the page, it's going to say, yes, apply, yes, period, apply discount. You want to make that button the same color button as all your other buttons. So if you scroll up on your page, I think all your buttons are blue.
Um,
Or black. Okay. I would keep, I probably wouldn't have a black button. I might do a green button.
Yeah, I've never really seen black buttons. Green or blue would be where we start.
okay. No blue button. So could it be the same blue as the price, or it should be a different color?
You want your buttons to be the same color, and that like that color is the only color on the page. So I would say a different blue. Because people don't know that's a button. Even though you and I know it's a button because we put it there. We have to train them that that's a button you click. Like you can click here.
It's so true. On my hero funnel, it says click here, and people they just go all over anywhere on the page other than the button.
Yep.
Ecom site.
Yep. All right. So that's going to say view pricing, so then they can see that. And then what I do, Vernita, here's a really cool trick that ClickFunnels is a badassery about, is you can add an icon before the text. And you're going to do this for all buttons, because now you're showing them that it's a button. And what that icon is a mouse. It's a mouse icon. Like a little mouse cursor. You can literally type in, I think, mouse or cursor, and it'll pop up. And that's the one you want to do. That way you're training your audience that that is a button. All right, scroll down to your order form. So instead of next, it's going to say yes with the little, we're going to have our cursor there now. These little things, I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing how this little cursor will change how you do things. But then this button is green. So we got a green button. And it's going to say yes. Yes. And then apply discount. And then I would remove this never share your information with anyone. I don't like that there. And it's like, how do you know that they were afraid of that? And now that we put that there, now they're like, oh, wait, do they share my information? How do I know that they don't? Like, we're creating instances that don't need to be there.
Okay.
Cool.
You can always move that down to your footer of every page if you need it there, Vernita.
Okay, like down in the universe.
Yep. Now, what I would add, though, is below that order form is I would add all the checkouts. So I like to have and I don't know if you guys have this or not in ClickFunnels, but I usually just build it. But yeah, it's basically like Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Amex, Apple Pay, because you guys are cool, and PayPal. So it has all these payment methods. So they can see, oh, I can sit here on the toilet and order this, and I don't have to go get my credit card. Because you got Apple Pay or you got PayPal. Like, I'm going to be able to order this right now before I fill my information in. Like, I want to know I'm going to be able to have the means to pay for it today.
Okay.
Stripe Link is the only thing I would add to what Trey said. It's really popular now amongst people.
Link it up.
Green
link button.
Stripe is with that's a part of Payments AI, right?
Yes. When you bring your Stripe in, you bring Stripe into Payments AI, and it's a Stripe feature that you get to use on your funnels.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So that's going to get us from the opt-in over to the next page. So now show me step 2 of the 2-step.
We'll actually go back to that. Yeah. Click your order form, Vernita.
The order here on the second.
Yes. Click the actual order form itself. Lovely. Just go ahead and click anywhere. It'll pull up the settings. Top right of the settings, you have a checkout preview. Make that step 2 of 2, please. Yep. Bingo.
There you go. All right. No one likes to pay. Everybody hates paying.
Hmm.
Right? So instead of that, we're not going to talk about payment. We're going to say this is all about today about selecting quantity. So we're going to say select quantity, or if it's a shirt, we're going to say select size.
Okay.
So you could say where it says payment, you could say select size, and then where it says payment info, you could replace that with quantity. No one likes to take out their credit card, so we're not even going to talk about it. It's like a magic trick.
Okay.
Oh, these are tote bags. Okay, perfect. So yeah, it's just select quantity then. So for the t-shirt, it'd be select size. For the tote bags, it's quantity. Now, you only got one, right? You only got one tote bag, which is
Right.
like one, one. I would again do the V curve here where they're selecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10.
Okay, so I'm not doing an upsell.
No, you are.
No, I'm
Absolutely.
I would be taking this away, like get 2 more.
Oh, wait, sorry. Are we on your upsell or your order form?
Yeah, we're on the wrong page, Vernita. Click what he's talking about is here, your order form. Yes.
Okay.
But all the changes I just gave you would be the same change to the order form.
Yes. For everybody's order forms. What Trey just said should be on everybody's order forms.
There we go. All right. So then, yep, same applies. So then payment info, let's select that. Yep, there you go. All right, here we go. All right, so they're doing the same thing here, Dante. Oh, so then, oh, wow. So there's only one unit. Okay, so yeah, apply the V curve.
Okay.
So they can select it because you're only going to sell one if you only allow them to buy one.
Okay, so on the first page, add the V curve.
Yeah,
Man, I'm going to print that and put it on the wall. I can only sell one if I only let him buy one.
That's very true.
Oh, so you do the V curve and you can still offer them more of the same in the upsell.
That's right.
Okay. A lot of tote bags. Even though, truth be told, I had a quick with the t-shirts. So around the holidays, I got an order on my, regular website, e-commerce site for 6 t-shirts from a guy in South Carolina. And then I, ship them, he gets them, and he immediately ordered 2 more. And I'm like, who buys 8 t-shirts? So I contacted the customer. I was thinking about Trey, call the people. And I asked them, like, how did you hear about us? And he said, well, this is one of the reasons I'm pursuing the airport. He said, my sister saw someone with this tote bag in the airport and she took a picture of it and sent it to me and I had to find this site. He's like, I love this phrase. I needed it for my whole family. So that was like one of his Christmas gifts so to the point, there are people who will buy 8 of something or 10 tote bags.
You don't need to know why. Only them. But you have to give them the opportunity to buy that many.
Yeah.
Why they buy that many is up to them. Just give them the opportunity to do so. Now, why? Just kind of walk you through some psychology here. When you had, and this is for everybody, obviously, when you had the quantity select, they got to click a plus button or a minus button to choose how many they want to buy per se on that upsell page you had, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we don't want to have that quantity because that's a click. So, I want 3. So that's click, click. Now I got 3. And then I got to scroll down and click again. Whereas on the V curve, you've shown them, hey, if you buy 1, 2, 3, or whatever, I can click 3 as a radio button, 1 click, and then they're in their mind, they've already purchased. So they're already moving down the page. Like the more we can keep the flow going and not have them stick, the better. That's why I like to do those radio buttons over quantity select.
Okay. Oh,
but yeah, V curve is going to be great. And then, the one thing I was going to tell you is you have select product here. Well, they're all the same product. So you want to replace select product with free shipping when you buy 2.
Okay.
Like use this real estate for your benefit. Right now, it's wasted space. Select product. Well, duh. That's what I'm here to do.
Okay. Free shipping. Okay, amazing.
All right. And yep, scroll down.
Mhm.
Everything's looking good so far. Then we got the sticker. Okay. Oh, that's the magnet. Okay, so they already know what it looks like. There's no need for an image at this point. They know what it looks like. It's on the shirt, it's on the tote bag, probably going to be on the magnet too.
Yeah.
So I would just say, add 2-inch magnets to your order. And then in the description, I would say, hey, when you click the checkbox above, you'll add 2 hot sauce magnets to your order today with the same phrase, same design on them. The magnets are 2 inches and stick to anything metal. Just kind of give them like a short, brief description of what they're getting, but remove that image.
Okay.
Because you don't want them to try to
Trey.
like scroll in or scroll out or anything like that.
Yeah. Are you saying remove the image because it's just really hard to read the words and it's kind of hard to see?
That and there's just no reason for it. I feel like it's wasted space and it could confuse the buyer. So even with hoodies, like we'll do an order bump here for hoodies. I don't have our students put an image, and usually when they don't put an image, they get a higher conversion because the imagination is stronger than the image itself. A hoodie would probably be a better bet just because of the amount you're charging here. Or you could do both. You could do, magnets. Another one that's really good is keychains. Cheap but expensive. You could do $12.95 for a keychain, but get them for $1.50. And then hoodies work really well for $39.95. Even in the summer.
Okay. So this, rather than having the hoodie in the more products you love.
Yeah, hit them right here. Like I may, and since it is summer, I mean, geez, it's like 100 degrees out here in St. Louis. Maybe do your t-shirt here. Like a t-shirt. And then little fun fact for Dante, what I like to do is I look at my take rate on my order bumps and I will shift them on take rates. So if I'm getting a higher take rate on this order bump down here, I will move it to the top.
Do you mean have more than one order bump?
You can, yeah. You can have like, 5 if you want. I limit myself to 3. We found better conversions with 0 on the main order form. When we removed all of our order bumps, we actually had a bump in conversions. So we don't do order bumps.
Oh, okay. So then also consider taking it out altogether.
Yeah. Yep. And then again, we're changing this button to submit. Like no one knows what that means. So, like, what are we submitting? What you'll do is you'll say yes, comma, submit my order. Or a better one actually is complete purchase. That's actually what you need to say. Yes, complete purchase. Sorry, Dante. And then you want to do again that mouse icon. Make the button blue or green, whichever you choose. And that will be, and you want to do that all caps. So yes, complete purchase, all caps. I'm just kind of watching Dante's chat and he's reminding me of things that I'm not telling you.
Okay, amazing.
So that is going to get you up to par for how I have found to optimize the order form to convert the best.
Okay.
Again, move that to the top of the page, put it on the right-hand side. And then you want your image on the left-hand side.
I mean, I kind of resonate with maybe taking out the order bumps altogether. And then it just goes to the upsell.
Yep.
And then.
And I would sell 3 more tote bags on that upsell with a downsell to individually buy more.
Cool. Oh, okay. Shoot. You know, I just realized, but I also like the idea of the order bump on the t-shirt, and then I could show them the hoodie in the second OTO, or should I stick with the same slogan all the way through? Because the hoodie will go to a different phrase.
Keep the phrase all the same.
Okay.
Something else I would do is, this is just a really good money adder.
That's not true. I mean, I could do it. I actually did get a special request for a hoodie. They're just not on my website, but it's the QR code is on the front chest pocket, and the Black People America's House is on the back of the hoodie.
That's great. But
I'd probably put your Sorry, go ahead, Trey.
I was gonna say, on this page, make sure it's 3 bags, and then if they say no on the no button, a pop-up happens where they can individually buy single units. So like if they want like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Because
Okay.
I've had people say no to 3, but then the pop-up happens and they grab 5.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For individual. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vernita, about that QR code, you might want to think about throwing it on the back of the hoodie. That way people can just walk up behind people and scan the code without having to put their phone in their face. Just an idea.
I'm only laughing because it like the sneak attack, like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
This is a masterclass though, Trey. What else do you think?
So this is 3, and I can clean this up.
Yeah.
So my question with the 3, then I mean, am I giving them this kind of like normally 130, but you got it for 72?
So no, I never show them the total price. I show them what they're buying each one for. Now just 35 each.
Oh, okay, like it says at the top here.
Yeah. So like 72 is a smack in the face. Like, oh, I don't want to buy $72, but 35 each sounds a little more doable.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and then the downsell for individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and make the same changes here.
Mm-hmm.
Oop.
Yep, and that'll get it at least in motion.
Okay. All right, amazing. And then I'll do the second OTO is the t-shirt. At this point, it's the t-shirt. And then so I have tote bag V curve, tote bag 3 or downsell, t-shirt, order confirmation.
Okay.
And take that out to total price. Okay. I will work on this.
Yep. Yep.
And
You're on the right track.
okay. Okay, amazing. This was awesome. Thank you so much, Trey. I really appreciate it. Okay, last question. So then am I giving up on the split test?
Oh, that's up to you. I would just concentrate on one thing. Because with the split test, are you giving them a certain link, I guess, to each order form? Like if it's a tote bag ad, it goes to that, and if it's a t-shirt ad, it goes to that.
No, good question, Trey. Kind of cool though, because she has, I'm just going to draw really quick for Nita. At the top, she has her main funnel URL that she can run the traffic to, and then we can run a split and click funnels now. So we can have a yes and a no track, and they can have their own products on each track. So her big question was, I don't know what is my best converting front end product. I don't know if t-shirts are the best or tote bags are the best. So we were going to just run a split test, throw traffic at it, and let our customers tell us doing this. But if you have a different or a better or a different way, we'd love to hear that.
Yeah, I would stick to singles. So what's nice is you got the link for each order form and that split test. So you still have your split test, so you have your numbers like side by side, but I would run tote bag ads to tote bag, and I'd run t-shirt ads to t-shirt order form.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I
You can
don't.
still see splits on the percentages, which is kind of nice. See which one's converting better, and then there you go. Then that's when you swing the needle.
Okay, so for clarification, my first traffic for this, um, the split wasn't going to be ads. So I purchased a list a couple months ago. In my demographic, the total list is 300,000 verified emails. I was going to start with a small sample of 2,000, and then whatever the outcome of the 2,000 would then be, let's drive, the 300K to this funnel. That's how we got the 50 split, because it was going to be
Okay, that makes sense.
Because there's no ads. It's just email, right? So we don't have to worry about imagery. But I'd love to hear what you think on this, Trey.
On the email side, the only thing I was thinking is you couldn't mention like t-shirt or tote bag. You would just have to kind of do a teaser. Like say the mission statement and then say this product's blowing up or this product's going viral or something like that to where like, oh, what's the product? And then they're going to tote bag or t-shirt.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the body of the email couldn't be like, buy this t-shirt.
Yeah, no. Because then half of them are going to tote bag.
Hmm.
So the way you have to script it is, here's our mantra, here's what we believe in. To support this cause, click here. And then when they click there to support it, they're buying tote bags. Or when they click there, they're buying t-shirts to support it. And then you can look at conversions and be like, oh, more people are buying tote bags. Click to order, right? Click to order.
Okay, so much to think about, because now that just makes me think, since I have such a large list, to your point of like drive traffic to either the tote bag or the t-shirt. What if I just finished, here's one funnel and one funnel. One funnel, I drive traffic to the tote bag. The other email set, I drive to the t-shirt funnel. And each of those, I mean, I guess it's like a manual split test, right? Like one set of emails gets the tote bag, another set of emails gets the t-shirt. And that way the actual body of the email has some type of imagery. I don't know, like would people click on something that doesn't have any type of imagery in it? It's just a text email.
Like that's a great argument, and I'd love to have a debate on that someday. Because I feel like text emails get more clicks, whereas like a brand who sends out images of their store, I would think it's less clicks. Like, because an email that comes to you with just images, the open rate, maybe it is, I don't know. I mean, I think the brand definitely has to be built for people to open, like Viore. Like if I'm gonna look at a Viore shorts, I know they're gonna send me not a text email, they're gonna send me, like a shopping catalog. And so like I'm a shopper because I know that they're sending me things that I should go and shop for. So maybe that click is more high value, but they're less. I don't know. Whereas text, since this is a cold email and an outreach, they don't know who you are, what you're doing, what you're talking about. So your subject line has to sell the open and your body has to sell the click. That's really what your email is going to go for. So that's probably why I would choose to do text over imagery, just because they don't know who you are yet. Like you're a cold email coming into their inbox and, they're like, who's this? I would also send it from you and not the brand.
Okay.
We'd always send ours from like Roxanne. Roxanne got the most opens. When it's sent from Trey, no one cared for Trey. But Roxanne, everybody loved Roxanne. They opened her emails all day long, and people would call and want to talk to Roxanne. We always told her she's on the other line because I was Roxanne.
Okay.
She didn't exist.
Okay, cool. So I'm totally down for this. So text, email, teaser, split test funnel, see what information I do have clarity on it, or I will have clarity on it. And we'll see what happens.
We're still here.
Yes, I'm still here. I'm just saying, I'm like, I'm processing. I'm gonna try to get as much of this done as quickly as possible so we can get
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, just go watch the recording of this and, you know, press play, press pause, go through the steps that we said, make sure it's done on both, and, you know, send a little traffic to it, see how it does.
Okay. All right. I'm excited. And it will be done before August because it is Black Business Month for the month of August. And we are
That's
getting
I would do your first like 2, 3, 4 emails to that cold list, no links.
oh, okay.
No links, just talk. Just build up awareness, build up trust. And the more transparent and forwarding that you can be, the better. You could even say like, hey, I got, you know, like, here's who I am, here's who I've won, like give them your credentials. I got your name from a list category that I purchased because,
Oh,
you
you
know,
say that?
why not? It's the truth, right?
Oh, okay.
Like I purchased, you were on that list. I'm just before, you know, I go down the rabbit hole of what we stand for and the mission that we're on. Just want to make sure that you're the person that I think I'm talking to.
Mm.
And if so, click here. If that's yes, then it tags them in ClickFunnels as, hey, this is the person that's going to probably buy from you. If no, simply click here. And then guess what? That goes into your unsubscribes. And you don't ever email them again because that's not going to do your IP any favors. That's not going to do your email delivery any favors. So the faster that you can divide who is on the mission and who isn't from that cold email list, the better off you are. Because then when you do sell and go to sell, the open rate's going to be like 40, 50, 60% open rates. Because they're like, oh, okay, I know who Vernita is now. I believe in her mission. Like, I want to open this email. I want to see what she's up to. Like, you got to do a full launch to this. It can't be like cold audience. Here's a tote bag. I
Okay.
would send, you know, 3 to 4 emails. Just do you do it well. Like, talk your talk. Get
And
them on the mantra.
those first couple of three, essentially, I need to put together like a Seinfeld sequence, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I would think you do a soap opera sequence, actually,
opera.
Vernita.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
So a Seinfeld sequence is like new episodes every single day that are not dependent on the previous. But you made an award-winning, letter thing that you wrote. So like, Trey hit the nail on the head. Do the first thing. Say, hey, just want to make sure you're somebody that cares about ending systemic racism against Black people in the workplace. If not, click the button below and unsubscribe. Sorry to waste your time. Then for all the people that don't unsubscribe, go give them an email too. Give them the thing that you wrote. And then say, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be breaking down each part of my thing. And the next day you go into the first paragraph. Right here in this paragraph, I talk about this. Here's why it's important. Here's how you might see it in your life. Here's how you can fight it today in your life. And then boom. Or am I losing my mind, Trey?
No, I think you're totally on point.
it's kind of like what I did on Clubhouse, but now like in email form.
There it is.
Because it was all around the article.
Yeah. Just like for me, it's really hard to write. I have a really hard time writing. So what I'll go do is I pretend I'm on a phone call with ChatGPT and I put it on the voice mode and I just have like a conversation like I'm talking to a friend. And then at the end of the conversation, I come back. Oh, maybe it's not ChatGPT. I'm sorry. I audio record it. I do an audio record and I go audio record. I just walk around my phone because that's what I'm naturally used to doing. And I just talk. I just like throw up into it. And then I come back and I take the audio. I go upload it to Loom because Loom does a free transcription. Throw it into Loom. Loom transcribes it. I take the transcription, throw it into ChatGPT, and say, take this, summarize it, and make it into a clear, concise script for me to read. And then I read that, and then that could be your email. Because now it's taking like all this, you know, like knowledge you have, and it condenses it into like one straightforward, compact, very easy to understand block that you can send out that like, oh, okay, that resonates. It's just a collection of thoughts, right? Like you're just spitballing thoughts. And that's what I'm really good at doing. I'm not good at putting it all into like one block. It does a fantastic job of taking my ideas and thoughts and putting it into one.
Okay,
That's
amazing.
what I do. That's what I do. So those should make pretty decent emails for you, or like different angles that you can come up off with. But the more fun and exciting you make it, and you're a leader, like that's how the emails need to come off. Is, hey, like people want to be led. Jay Abraham always says that, is people are looking to be led. You have to be the leader. You have to beat the drum. And like you already have precedence in the space. You've written letters. You've gotten awards. You have presence. And use that as leverage. Use that as leverage. Hey, my name's Renita. Reaching out to you because you're on a list of 300,000 like-minded individuals that believe in X, Y, and Z. If that is true, click the link below, and that'll mean you'll receive a couple more emails from me. I got some really cool things that we're building in the space. If not, click this link. Now, one thing I want to make sure that Dante and I are on the same page with. Every time you send out an email, there's an unsubscribe link at the very bottom. And when people hit that, you get a little ding against you on an IP. Like, so if your unsubscribe rate goes over like 1%, it looks as if you're sending out bad emails. You don't want that. So to clarify, when I gave you 2 links, those links are yes, I want to receive more emails from Vernita. No, you got the wrong number, kind of thing, right? That link is not the unsubscribe link, but that link, when they click it, tags them so that you don't ever send an email from them. So essentially, you're unsubscribing them from your email list, but the ISP doesn't see that. It sees it as an opener and a clicker, and then it sees like, oh, everything's gravy, but subconsciously, hiddenly on the back end, you're like, they are actually unsubscribers. So we're going to put them on. Keeping your unsubscribe rate low, keeping your delivery rate high, and keeping the ISP happy. That's what we want.
Got it. That is super helpful. Great. Okay.
And yes, same page, Trey. We can do all of that natively in ClickFunnels, no problem.
Yep. I just don't like them. You just don't want them hitting that unsubscribe button.
It still has to be there, right? Oh, but they'll see the yes, no before they see us.
Yes, that's right. We want to like put arrows like, no, wrong email, Vernita. Click here. Hey, my name's Vernita. Totally sorry. Never email you again.
Okay. Amazing. This is really exciting because I feel like we're also building a community at the same time.
Oh,
not
100%.
Not just like one-time sale.
Oh, see, we haven't even gotten to community yet. Trey, tell me if I'm crazy here. Why would she not create a community where she made a whole article? She's all about systemic racism and stopping it. So why not have a community for Black people so they can learn how to fight systemic racism and get better jobs and make more money? Right? And like, oh my gosh, there's the movement and there's the e-com on the back end.
Yep. Yes.
Some version.
Playbook.
Well, I'm like some version of that in the sense of, I mean, the community that we have built thus far. And like I said, I mean, people from every walk of life tap in with America's Hot Sauce. I think, truth be told, my *1 customer for the tote bag are middle-aged white women. They be chasing me down.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. I told you the first time I saw it, Vernita, I want it. It's sick. It's awesome.
Cool.
Oh, well, but in terms of the community, I think my thought is as we build, it's like this is actually just one piece of it. If I go deeper into Black people are America's Hot Sauce and our several tenants, once they come into the community, they'll have a lot bigger offering beyond this corporate conversation. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I heard I need to make this a full launch. So great, let's do it.
Cool. Let's do it.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Dante.
Yep, absolutely, guys. Great work.
The time.
Great work, gang. I'm sorry. I know there was a couple other questions for Trey, but it is 1:47 and I've kept him way too long. He only has 13 minutes to get ready for some big stuff. So, Trey, thank you, man. Thank you. That was an amazing session. Do you have anything you want to leave us with before I let you go? As I put you on the spot after you've left us with so much already.
There's a lot to do. Just watch the recording. Obviously, everything that we went over today is the same you would do for every funnel. Like, if I go build another widget product funnel, I'm doing the same things I just told Vernita to do. So it should apply to your funnel just as much as hers. And see you guys next Tuesday.
Sounds amazing. Have a great one, Trey. We'll see you.
All right. See you, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh man, guy rocks. That was amazing. Okay, give me just 2 seconds. I have to step away for a quick moment, and then we'll get back to questions. Here we go.
Thank you, everybody. That was awesome.
Thank you for asking all those questions. There was so much value in learning what you were doing and watching it. So thank you.
Thank you. Yes, yes. I hope a lot of it applies to what everybody's doing.
Hey, I wasn't going to do t-shirts, but you know what? You and Charlie got in my head.
I love what you're doing, Veranda. Am I saying your name right? Am I mispronouncing it?
It's Vernita.
Sorry, I apologize.
No worries. Yeah.
But I love what you're doing. And if you could send me your link, because I would like to look at your webpage and, you know, just.
Yes, absolutely, Catherine, for asking. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay. Keep up the good work.
That's how you know you got a product, gang. Just so you know, that's how you know you got a product. I've seen this many times. Some people bring products up and chat is crickets, right? And it's like, okay, maybe it's not the right customer. Maybe the product's not amazing. And then I see other products come up and the chat goes nuts. Where can I get that? Send me the link. I'd love to buy. How you know you got a winner. That was really great, Vernita. Thanks a lot for letting us use you there. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, let's bounce around, gang. What time is it? 1:49. Okay, I have a 2:15 I have to get to. So let's try and do little 5-minute quick hits so I can get to everybody and give as much help as possible. If we have more questions at the end, though, gang, my personal email is dante@clickfunnels.com. I love to be here with you. I want to be a resource for you. So if I'm not able to get to your question today, please feel free to shoot me an email and I'll get you an answer as soon as I have a moment. Let's get with Catherine, though. How can we help today, Catherine?
Hello, make it quick. Thank you for answering my questions that I had. I just want to know, and maybe we could follow up with a video and do it later, but the process of the funnel hacking and how it connects to the Chrome extension. I think you told me it was.
Yes, go full page. I can get you set up. Did you download that yet?
I did download it, yes.
Okay, cool. Do you have somebody who you would like to funnel hack or model?
There's
like a competing business, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Well, I don't have the. I can't think of the name right now, but they're very big
cool.
when it comes to credit repair.
Cool. Great. Creditrepaircloud.com does really well in the credit industry also. So let me go show you exactly how this works, though. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Great. So here's my browser extension for Go Full Page. You're going to go find the people that you want to funnel hack, and you're going to go to their pages. And I'm just going to click my Go Full Page icon in the top right. Bingo, I click it. Now Pac-Man goes across the screen, manja. Every time I see Pac-Man, I'm getting excited because I know I'm funnel hacking. I know I'm doing big things. So there it is. Now, Catherine, I have the entire full page screenshot. I can click here and I can zoom in if I need to see deeper on something. So I can zoom all around and find exactly what there is. But here is everything. Here's the fold. When somebody lands on the page, this is what they see. So now we're going to model exactly. You're going to have a top section with an image on the left, 2 text on the right. You're going to have a subheadline, headline, subheadline, video on the left, order form on the right. Now, you're literally just rebuilding this inside of your ClickFunnels account. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And starting new with this, I don't know how to do the funnels, so that will come later, but I can pull this information and just set up a folder and park those like you just did, park it in a folder for whatever credit repair company that I'm trying tomorrow. So, and keep it in
Yes.
the folder. And then when I get to the ClickFunnels to start mine, just pull it up and use that.
That's exactly right, Catherine. So when we go to Funnel Hack, here's a quick 2-minute masterclass. When we go to Funnel Hack, we do not funnel hack 1, we funnel hack 100, or we funnel hack 10. Please don't just find one credit repair business. Go find 10 that are doing the things that you want to do. And I want you to make a folder on your computer called Funnel Hacking. Because we don't have to just stay in our niche or industry, Catherine. We can go hop from industry to industry, niche to niche. You might find in the entrepreneurial space, this thing is working really good. And you're like, oh, well, I'll just do that in my funnel, right? We can pull from the entire world and do things. So make a funnel hacking folder. Inside of that, you can make a credit repair folder, and that's all of your credit repair examples. You might have a speaker folder as you see other speakers. Maybe you're trying to build up your authority. So yes, funnel hacking folder, different folders within. And then you're going to go funnel hack 10 competitors, and you're going to take full page screenshots of all of them. We live in the world of AI. So now you can just upload those 10 screenshots, these 10 images to ChatGPT and say, what are all of the similarities? What are they all doing the same? Looking at these 10 examples, what are they all doing the same? That we used to do this manually. It would take like 7 hours going through line by line, word by word, section by section, be like, oh, well, they're all doing these 5 things. They have there's some little differences here and there, but it's all these 5 things. Just use AI. It'll do it for you in 2 minutes. Then now we have a good base. Far too often people just funnel hack one competitor and they don't go look at others, and they don't really have the full holistic view of what's happening in that industry, what's actually making the movement. Does that make sense?
No, it does. So do I want to get inside, like maybe pay for their service and go inside and do the same thing inside their webpage?
Yes, you are so good, Catherine. This is the hardest part of the process, and we have to do it. We have to pull out our wallet. We have to take out our credit card, and we have to go through, because I want to see. So not only do I want to see their offers, I want the keys to the kingdom here. Yes, on the number one competitor that you're trying to model and emulate. You don't have to go buy in all 10. In the future, you definitely should, right? Because like that's how we learn. That's how Russell is who he is. Russell goes and drops unbelievable amounts of money, as he has in his entire life, even before he had unbelievable amounts of money. And he would go get into the back end. He would look at their upsells. He would look at the downsells. He would take screenshots of all of it as he moves through. And that's exactly what I want you to do, Catherine. Then you can see the entirety of their offer, and then you can craft your own. But we're not done. Then after you buy, you're going to get the purchase fulfillment sequences, the purchase emails, and they're going to fulfill on your purchase, but also get you to upsell and get you to go to the next steps, right? So I'm going to get those purchase emails from them, which is huge. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to abandon my cart, because now I'm going to get their abandoned cart email sequences. Now I got the keys to the kingdom. I got your design. I got your copy. I got your offer. I have your abandoned cart sequence. I have your fulfillment sequence. The only thing I need is the ads. And for that, we go to the Facebook ads library, and you can go find all Facebook ads that they're running right now.
Wow. And with this part, as I'm doing the modules, I'm pulling down this information and putting it in the folder, but do the modules, starting with mission 1,
Yes.
Move on. And when I get to that funnel piece, I'll have all the information already stashed in my folders.
Absolutely, Catherine.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dante. I really appreciate it.
Well, you
Now,
got
Charlie's
my
been
pleasure.
waiting patiently, so.
We'll see. We'll see if we have time. Everybody's waiting patiently, but thank you. That was great. A great little talk, Catherine. I want you to get started on that for me. Try to build the funnel. You know, whenever you get to the funnel part, that's the easiest part, to be honest. I can show you how all that works and how to build the stuff. Get those 10 examples and we can hit the ground running.
One more question. So those companies that I'm going to look at, like the credit repair companies that are doing well, and I'm going to reach in there and get all this information. I'm at the beginning stage in my company. So there are a lot of things that they probably do that I don't. So I'll weed all of that out when I do my funnel, right? Because things that they're advertising that they do, I'm not there yet. I will be, but I'm not now. So I would just, when I get to that funnel piece, I will take out those pieces or just make it mine based on what, you know.
Yes. And when you say the funnel piece, you really mean the offer piece. When you
The
pay
offer
this,
piece.
you get this. That's the offer. Take the things, go look at 10 offers, and wow, it's going to be crazy. All 10 of these companies have the same 3 to 5 things, and their bonuses are different to them. So I love this question, Catherine. We could launch with your flagship offer and say, well, I don't have this and this yet, so let me launch with this. We definitely can launch with that. But the other way to look at it is, well, if this is the offer that all of them are having, it's because this is the offer that works the best.
Yeah.
And maybe I should take 2 weeks and create these things so that I can have an offer that matches them.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of getting started. Please don't get me wrong. But if you see that your offer is going to be here and their offer is here and you're charging right around the same price points, why would they work with you other than the fact that they know, like, and trust you, right? So if you find yourself, Catherine, where you're like, I need to make a stronger offer. Here's my competition. Here's the people I'm going to go to war. Here's the people I'm going to go to war against every single day. I need to make a better offer. Great. We're going to start with a lead funnel then. You can start talking to your people right now. They can opt in for lead magnets. You can build your list. And then when the offer is ready, you have a list to launch out to. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. You got it. Let's start finding our competitors. I can advise you every step along the way.
All right. I will do that.
That sounds great. Looking forward to it, Catherine. Okay, next we're gonna hop to Amanda. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Living the dream. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a quick question about a call that traded like maybe like a few weeks ago. It was on Bitcoin. It's a really, really quick question.
Sure.
Because I've been really trying to get into the crypto market with the Bitcoin and like XRP or whatever. He said something about putting your Bitcoin into like an LLC, basically. Your company would be buying the Bitcoin, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So my question was, how do you do that? Like, I have an S corp right now, and I don't know if I should open an LLC. And then if I open the LLC, how do you move your assets under the LLC? Like, I'm very confused by that video.
Cool. S corps and LLCs are basically the same thing. Easy way for this: most people start with LLCs until they get 5 employees or they're making $80,000 a year. Then you go to S corp. But they're the same thing. That's your business.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how to move. That's a great question. I don't know how to move funds from a personal account into my business's S corp. ChatGPT can definitely do that.
Just use that. Okay.
Yes, but from then on out, once it's moved, you're just using the business to purchase the Bitcoin, and then the Bitcoin lives on the business books.
Yeah, because like I've been really trying to be up to date on that. Add that to the list of things going on. But yeah, I've been asking around. I'm like, and people are like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, no, you can. But all right, I'll definitely check out ChatGPT for that. That might help.
Cool. Isn't it the most dangerous thing in the world, listening to people? It's like, man, once you listen to the right person once, it's like I can never listen to the wrong people again.
Because I just go, you know what you're talking about? Look it up. You know, look it up.
Yeah. And then they're like, what did you do? TikTok it? Okay, here. I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. I'm running a business. Bye-bye.
Yeah. But I think it's really interesting how like you could offset your like capital gains tax with the crypto. So that was really my question for today.
It's literal power. I think it is an amazing thing to do, Amanda. And ever since working with Trey this past year, I take my investing far more serious than I ever do. Like, I'm almost at the point where like I'm going to sell everything and put it into Bitcoin and become unhireable in 3 years. So I'm glad you got to learn that. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. It's so important.
But do you think I need to like, because I'm in the middle of working with somebody else, doing another business, and I was gonna open up an LLC and have like the S corp like hold all the different LLCs. I don't. It's like something like that. Is it better to put the crypto under an LLC, or it doesn't really matter?
Ooh, I would say that probably depends. Okay, that probably depends on how much you can spend. If you could spend, you have S corp here, LLC, LLC, LLC. If you could spend $5,000 a month under each LLC to buy Bitcoin or do whatever, then you're gonna just put it in each LLC individually. I think you can also put it in the S corp. I'm definitely not a lawyer,
Okay.
and this is so I do tax stacking, which is like I own Torelli Marketing, and then I have different businesses in there. So like when Torelli Marketing needs copy written, Torelli Copywriting is who they hire. So I'm just paying myself my own money to then pay myself my own money, right? And
yes.
That's called tax stacking. I didn't set it up. I got a guy to do it for me. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to this. I don't know if you should put it in S corp or LLC. ChatGPT does though.
Okay. All right. I'll ask them.
Yeah.
And do you, this is a personal question. Do you only focus on Bitcoin, or are you looking at like XRP?
Bitcoin, XRP, Sol, Dogecoin.
A Doge. Okay. All right. Sorry guys. So I got off topic, but I've been very confused by this whole crypto new era we're coming into.
Yes, my stable coins, Bitcoin, XRP, Sol, Dogecoin, and then you can play with meme coins if you want to.
I have a little Pepe because I figured if I'm buying if it's for like 0.0001 cents and I put $100 into it and I have 7 million coins and that coin hits $1.
10x is 10x. Yep, 100%.
Yeah. I'm playing with a whole bunch of stuff, stacking money in all these different places.
Come on with it, Amanda.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate the time today.
You got it. Always a pleasure. Okay, let's go to George and then we'll end it up with Charlie. Hey, George. If you are available, feel free, George. We can talk about it. You might be changing the world right now, George. That's cool too.
Hey, sorry, I got terrible service right now. I'm out front of the store, but our Wi-Fi just went out. I'm still having, obviously, I didn't launch yesterday, but I think we're going to do it between tomorrow and Thursday. Just trying to get some of our domains and stuff situated. But
I just got to stop you, George. I'm sorry. I got to stop you. Before you launch, can we hit a pre-launch? Just talk about the upcoming launch. It's all runway. Like, cool, we're not live yet. Maybe we take this entire week and we talk about the launch that's happening next week. You can just still be talking about the thing even though it's not live right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of what the plan is. We have a makeup class coming up on Thursday where we'll be, I guess, prepping our customers for that and also trying to get them in our school. I'm still having a challenge with the products in the store though. So that's where I need help with. So I don't know if you can like get me in contact with someone that can help me with that. It's like I get the products there, but then it doesn't show up. So I need help with that.
What do you mean you get the products there, but it doesn't show up?
So what I mean is we got the store, and then I have the products that are in the store, but then I'm trying to link the products that will so I see the products in my product
George,
list.
I'm so sorry, man. You just broke up for all of that. You're trying to get your products in your store.
Yes. So when I set up the products, I link it. I'm sorry, I can't even show you because of my connection.
That's okay. I can put you in touch with the right guy after I know the problem here.
So I set up the store. I have products that I'm trying to link to the store. So I create the products. I and then I put the products in the store, but then I don't see the products in the store. So like if you go to, so basically what I'm saying is if I
your
click on
store, your store is probably just not live, George. We probably just have to turn the store live so they can see the stuff. This is going to be a very, very simple fix. Just get with our tech support team. This will be so fast.
But if I said I don't, so should I don't know if I want the store to be live, but I want the products to be live. So does the store have to be live in order for the products to be live?
No, it does not. We can create product pages inside of the store when it is not live.
So that's what I've been doing. I followed the worksheet that you did, but again, the product pages, the products aren't showing up on the product pages with the store. So I just need some assistance on that piece.
Okay. George, that'll be an easy fix. I would have you just get with our tech support team. They can solve this for you. I have to go in like 8 minutes. They can get this done by the time I have to leave.
Okay, cool. And then I also had a question on my order form. So we had a 3-step order, but as I looked through it, I'm confused because it asked for contact information and then it asked for basically the contact information again when they get ready to complete the order, basically for shipping and handling. So I was, I was taking notes when he was helping Bernita out because I changed a lot of those things around. But I guess maybe tomorrow or something. Can you help me with the order process? Like,
Yeah, you want to make it a 2-step order form, right?
Well, 2-step makes sense, but then if I do 2-step, then they don't have the opportunities to select the quantity. So I think maybe the 3-step just needs to be tweaked a bit because it's like choose your quantity, then
you're not running V-curve?
I am running V-curve.
Oh, then we don't need choose your quantity. They choose their quantity in choosing the product.
Okay, then I can just do, so I'll try to work on that then and just contact information and then complete purchase.
Yes, I can show you really quick. Definitely get with tech support because they can get that first question, your store question, they can get that answered really quick. But here's how it works in our products themselves. When you go to your products, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. I create the quantities as their own products in my products tab. So then when you go to your funnel, like so, when you go here on my order form, I have all of those products 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. So when they go into this order form, they're just choosing the product, which is the quantities of how much that they want. And you can run a 2-step order form easily when running it like this.
Can you show me if you was to click on edit, what it would look like on the purchase part?
Yeah. Yes, check out. Oh, I have a 1-step here. Sorry. Let me go here. Check out steps. We're going to make this a 2-step. And then we'll go preview step 2 of 2. And it looks just like so. And now we can dress it up with our names and our descriptions. And you can say 1 whatever, 2 whatever, best deal plus free shipping. That's my 3 count right there. And I can have the prices displayed on the right. You can see this is 1x, 2x, 2.25x. I made the base price $1 for simple math.
Got it. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And then when you click on, because apply, okay, it's just not necessarily modified at the top. Okay. Yeah, I just think it's confusing to ask for contact information and then ask for shipping information. Like, I guess we could just collect the email and then get their address and everything else at the same time.
Yes, and that's why you should go to a 2-step because it's just step 1 grabs their name, email, phone number, and their shipping information. Everything they need for step 1. Beautiful thing, if they fill out step 1 and they don't make their purchase on step 2, you collect all this information and you can run abandoned cart sequences.
So as soon as they click next, that's when I got their information essentially?
Yes, sir. This next button is actually and technically a submit button. So it submits and collects all the information placed here.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because on my 3-step it says it said next, and then submit. But then I was listening to Trey, and so I changed submit to complete purchase. And so I was just messing around with the checkout process.
Yep, that's just the native wording that we have on buttons. We should always change those up for our industry or our business. But yeah, man, a 2-step order form is going to be perfect for you.
Okay, perfect. And then yeah, I think as soon as I get those products up in the store, we'll be ready to go. I just don't want to launch without them because I want to give our customers the opportunity to see what else we have to offer. And I feel like we'll be just leaving stuff on the table if they don't see it, or if they don't have the opportunity to click further once they already learned so much about our product.
I don't think that's a bad idea, George. I think
Yeah.
you're right on the money with it.
All right. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate your help today.
Always a pleasure, man. I'll be happy to help far more tomorrow as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Afternoon.
sir.
How y'all doing?
Okay, and now let's roll over to Charlie. Charlie, how can I help, my friend?
Hey Dante, I'll talk to you about clarity tomorrow, because there's some errors or whatever. There's performance score is only 81, and so maybe tomorrow I'll bug you about that. I did have one quick question. Won't take any time. Right now we're selling t-shirts, and they're actually kind of doing better than I thought. I got 10 subscriptions now, so that's kind of cool.
Ooh, come on now. How fast the tides change. Yesterday we were, I wonder if this is going to work. And today, blowing up subs. Good job, Charlie.
So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. How many sales total are we at?
It's about 24.
Ooh, that subscription take rate is way up from the first round. Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
It's definitely, it's much better. Much better.
Cool.
But my question is, so I have this going for until Sunday, and
great.
I did this one a little bit late, and I need to start my slogan for the next round. So should I wait until this t-shirt round's over, or should I just go ahead and start asking for slogans?
I would just start asking for slogans.
No worries.
No worries. Hey guys, t-shirts are flying off the rack. I'm glad you guys like this. I'm so excited to go make the next one. Let's get started.
Okay.
Or instead of t-shirts are flying off the rack, this month this was huge for subscribers. We have tons of new people added to the t-shirt subscription, and they're going to start getting t-shirts every month. In lieu of that, let's make next month's t-shirt. However you want to do it, absolutely, Charlie, hop right in.
Okay, so I should say people are subscribing, not, hey guys, why aren't you subscribing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's FOMO. We're hitting FOMO right there. Oh, people are subscribing. I would love to see if after that post you get more subscriptions, because people are probably on the fence right now. They know there's still time. They're waiting, they're thinking, they're looking, they're whatever. So absolutely, another chance that I can talk about people are buying subscriptions and they're going to get t-shirts every single month without doing a thing. Are you on the subscriptions? Any chance we can, we'll hit that.
Okay, cool. All right. No, that sounds great. And then I'll just, all right. Then I'll also ask for the next, and then in 2 weeks, I'm going to start the donation channel.
Yes.
I was thinking a donation challenge.
I wouldn't.
No.
I would save challenge for some of the really cool engagement things that you're going to do. Challenge means I want you to participate, and challenge means, I want you to get results at the end of this too. I would save challenge for bourbon challenges, things like that. You don't need to really fluff it up too hard. People want to donate. So just the thankful, humble tone is what you have there. Because what if people feel like, oh, I can't participate in this challenge in the community because I'm not paying money? I think that would probably go against what you're trying to create.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then next week I'll start I got the whiskey glasses and decanters. They should come tomorrow. So I might start selling them next week.
Come on with it. Love that.
So got a lot of stuff going on.
And you got them in person. So that means that you're going to make a video of you with the glasses and the decanter, right?
I guess I need to, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's sell it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That sounds great.
Awesome. Nice stuff, Charlie.
Thank you, Dante.
You got it, man. You got it. All right, gang. What a blast. I love my job. I do. I love my job. One of these days, we're going to go on another 8-hour power session. We'll have a lot of real fun. I don't know what record Hermosi set, but it better not be a record for the longest time live in front of customers. Because if that's I've already done that record, and I have a longer record that's already standing. So maybe I need to go claim my record is what I'm trying to say. Or maybe I need to go make a new one. We'll see. Time will tell. But it was awesome today. Great job, gang. Really proud of everybody. Keep taking steps. Keep taking steps forward every single day. That's all this game is. It is being dedicated and taking steps forward every day that are getting us closer to our end goal destination. Money-making activities, as Trey likes to say. So keep doing those things. You guys are doing fantastic. Any questions that you have, feel free to go to your VIP communities and ask those questions. General admission, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for being a part of it with us. If you guys have questions as well, feel free, go to the OFA community, post those in there. I don't have much time, but any time that I do have, I spend in that community. So I'd look forward to hearing your questions. It was a great session today. I'll let you guys go. It is currently 2:18 Eastern Standard Time. 2:18, just in case you're trying to get your clocks set up for wherever you live at in the world. I will let you guys go. Olivine, you are far too kind. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You guys have an amazing day. We're back at it tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Catch you then.